You know what I'm gonna have to do? You know what I'm gonna have to do. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to rearrange something right quick. But this is the difference. Every time I look in the backdrop, I end up having a problem. I can't have a problem. I don't know why I did that in the first place. I was thinking it was gonna be in the corner, so I was like, well, I'm gonna be in the corner. I don't really need to trip. And now it's like it's a bigger scene. I got a bigger scene going on with a bigger setting that's allowing me to do what I need to do. Right? That's what's happening. So hold on, y'all. Y'all get through there. And be real around here and feel around here. I'm serious. I bought some more thumbtacks too, so I ain't got to trip. Yeah, I'm just fixing my program up, y'all. Y'all know that I'm stand by, stand fast, stand down. Yeah. Come on. Cause I got to fix this once and for all. You feel me? Oh, wait. Just the once and for all. Just the once and for all channel. And I'm serious about what I'm talking. And robot. Oh yeah, hitting y'all, one hitting y'all upside the head with all kind of different stuff. I know y'all probably wondering, why you doing this now? Well, the reason why I'm doing it now. Spirit. Spirit say handle business. Spirit say handle business. You hear me? When the spirit tell me to handle some business, that's what I got to do. I don't even know where all this stuff come from, but I gotta handle citizens, y'all. For real. I ain't gonna sit up there. I ain't gonna sit up there and lie to y'all. Tell y'all I ain't gotta handle decisions the way it's supposed to be done. I gotta handle decisions. I have to handle it. I got to do it. I have to do it the right way, y'all. Yeah, when I'm handling decisions, I get deep when I'm handling decisions and stuff like that. Let me see. This should be good. Bring it in. Turn it out. What do I need? I need to do it. Down. Why this damn backwards like this? I could go this way and just come this way with it. And then I'll be sitting that way. It's like I'm right there having scissors. So, see what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna make some adjustments. Tighten my game up. Okay, there we go. Game tighten up. Now I get to see how this gonna come out. So I'm gonna work a little bit. We're gonna work with that deck right there. Phone over there. I'm gonna work with some power. Now we gotta work with a little bit of power. And we're gonna work with a little bit of tea. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta have some tea. And some emotional, you know, in their feelings. So we gotta hit them with their feelings. They ain't no feelings. This ain't the keeping their feelings channel. This ain't the channel. I'm thinking if I even come that way, then if I was just gonna go this way, damn, I would still be off with it. Damn, I don't know why. Like I said, I gotta have a perfect setup. The setup needs to be perfect. It ain't gotta be that perfect. But it's got to be right. You hear me? Get it right, don't get it at all. That's what you do. Alright, hold on. I'll go out in there. Okay. I know what I can do. Wait, we're gonna run it down like that. Okay, I got that going on. Let me get this light one time, y'all. I know y'all probably flexing right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably flex, really. Oh yeah. Flex really, I'm doing. Okay, I'm going here. Hold on, I gotta make sure, because like I say, this whole thing is finicky that I got my setup. I got a finicky setup. Everything is finicky, y'all. It's finicky around here. You know what I'm saying? It get deep. Yeah, it get deep. It's a tight, you hear me? I'm running that tight squeeze So my squeeze is allowing what it's allowing me to do. It ain't allowing me to do too much. Cause like I said, I got a tighter type of program with inner jurisdiction. It's gonna allow me to rock damn thumbtack. That's what it's doing. Yeah, I got it set up. Hold on, y'all. Got it going on. Alright. I got the music going. I don't know what this damn thing was doing. They got the talking. I had to shut it down. So yeah, we've been in here for a minute. Hold on, let me get this together. Like I said, I'm running this. Okay, that's a program. That's a tight program. Hold on, let me get this shit going. Shit, every time I look around, I gotta adjust. Like I said, this is a tighter type of program. It's gonna allow me to do what I need to do. There we go. I mean, that's cool. Pretty much, ain't it? Now, you know one thing? My comments. Let me hit this button and see if my comments will pop up. All messages are visible. Chat. Super chat. Oh, okay, we bite. Right. Young Stokes, what up, man? I see you. What else we got? Crenshaw, what up, man? Limes. Is that limes over lemons? Whoever that is, I see you. Big old guy, me and my nigga. Got that spiritual protection. Right. Did I mention that? Oh yeah, did I mention all my shit? Yeah, did I mention we running a tight, it's a clean situation? Yeah, we running a baptized situation. Bleach, Florida water, alcohol, you know, all that kind of stuff. We got all that in the game right now. This ain't that time. This ain't that place. This ain't that, you know, how that song go? Anytime, any place. Who sing that? Janet Jackson? Hell yeah. This ain't that. Shit. This ain't that channel. But we running a real program. What we doing is we're working with some power. And what that power is doing, it's allowing me to move forward in my jurisdiction. And it's allowing me to do what I need to do in my lifestyle. See, when my lifestyle get finicky. Yeah, it gets a little finicky out there in the street. So what I do is, you know, I have to tap in with alignment. I have to align myself. And the spirits help me. The spirits help me align, because they know that it's serious out there in the street. So I gotta give me some more of this Florida water. We got a little bit left. A half a bottle. Shit, they charge $15 for this damn Florida water. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get me a sweet deal. I'm gonna get me some of that stuff off Amazon. Cause they sell them in the package. Yeah, they'll sell you 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles for a sweet deal. So that's what I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna have to get that going. But right now, this is my mini. This is my travel size bottle. This is my mini. It's called a miniature. Yeah, this is how you do it. When you're out there on the streets, get you a little miniature bottle, and that's gonna take care of all this stuff. Cause I have to spray her down, cause she clean as a whistle. And I got everything over here clean, it's baptized. I can't have nothing around me. My cars, I gotta have all that. Everything got to get baptized. You know, baptize my hands and all that, cause it's serious out there in the streets. I know y'all think it ain't, but it is. I got to have it. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, y'all. So I ain't doing nothing. I just say, hey, we got to do. We got to do. We got to make the trap. We got to make the trap jump, and stuff like that. I got close to damn near 2,000 watch hours on this channel, and the stagnation. We're clearing out all the stagnation, so uh, we can continue to move forward with this channel. Because this channel, we gotta get this channel up and going. You know, and I want to be able to get this channel. I want to be able to get this channel popping before my other channel, before Real Life TV, before I get back over there on Real Life TV next month. Well, not next month, but about a month, a couple weeks. I'm gonna be preparing that channel. Now I got some shorts over there, some millions and millions of views that's over there, right? And I'm not deleting that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put those in private for a while, and I'm gonna put those in private, and then all the other ones I'm gonna get them out of there. But a couple funny ones, where people really was laughing, I'm gonna put them in private too, because I'm not deleting all this stuff. I'm gonna put it in private. I'm just gonna hold down, but I'm gonna stop doing the shorts over there unless I can be able to see exactly what they talking about. Because they, I think they just, for me, I just think they hating. Well, I know they hating. Ain't no thing. I know they hating, but they hate can't be. I ain't gonna be the cause of the hate. Motherfucker gonna hate me. They gotta hate me for real, because they hate themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's self-hatred. When they look inside, they don't hate me. They hate what's in them. They hate what they hate what their bloodline is. Yeah, they hate their mama and them. They hate their daddy and all them type of that shit. They hate their friends. They hate their offspring. They hate their kids and shit. They hate their granddaddy and shit. Their great granddaddy. They hate their grandmama. So they project it outward. Then they come around people like me. I don't have no quarrels for them, but I ain't no do boy. You know what I'm saying, in the spirit. Not just online. I ain't a do boy in the spirit, because inwardly they know I don't play no games. They know I'm field. They know I got field nigga tactics, and they don't want me. They don't want me to. They don't want me to play it from the field in the spirit. So it's a battle, spiritual warfare. But I can't let them lean on me just because, I got a few things up there. But then I know I went platinum on there. You know what I'm saying? But what I did do is allow myself, and then like I said, I ain't take no videos down. Man, I'm gonna rock them videos all the way out to the end, and I'm gonna gain that. I'm gonna ride that momentum that's over there. I'm gonna ride that momentum, and I'm gonna allow myself to gain as much as I can gain as far as subscriptions, subscribers, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And by the time it's ready, I don't know, I'll probably be about 30,000. I'm hoping it might go to 40,000 if I get a banger. All I need is one banger. One banger might give me to 50,000, and they know that. And they trying to suppress it now, but it ain't nothing they can do. It's like, damn, this nigga still. They thought I was gonna hurry up and just get them out of there, delete everything, so then they could just be like, oh, that's just stuck, nigga. Hell no. You could run off on them. You could run off on the plug twice with the paper. It don't matter to me, because I'm gonna alchemize it. See, this is where alchemy come in. At perfect alchemy. You gotta be able to see the blessing in everything. Even in the cursing and the attacks, it's a blessing in the attack. When motherfucker attack me, I'm gonna alchemize everything they do. I know they thought it was gonna take me out, huh? It was gonna make me a worse person. It was gonna drive me to the point of, a different jurisdiction, but it didn't. It allowed me to take that and be able to build off of it. See, that's how I do the enemy. Every last enemy that ever crossed me, I've always alchemized that energy. It made me the best thing. So they can never, we don't play no games. When I get back on wax,
That's why I ain't really over there doing no videos over there. Cause I don't want to be, and then they, you know what I'm saying, they try to turn up off the vibration of the new videos. Nope. Last video posted was a Cash App giveaway. Cause we had some, you know what I'm saying, we had it going on. See, they had to stop. They like, oh no, this nigga trying to, but it don't matter. I'm gonna do it anyway. Cause they loving me now, and they coming. They working with me. So all them people is there, you know. Nisha, what's going on? I see you. Yeah. So you know, I got the love. I got the power. All I gotta do is just sit back. Patience is a virtue. That's why I'm working with, you know what I'm saying, my spiritual team that's allowing me to do the type of work that I do, you know. But let me see if I turn this way with it. What would if I turn it like that, what would happen? I'm still in the game, huh? Allegedly. Well, this is how it goes. Cause I'm sharing. Yeah, Shannon is Karen. Did I mention? Did I mention that? But it's okay. We just gonna get it popping. I got tricks up my sleeve today, so I'm finna do this, and then I'm gonna get it going. I gotta get something to snack on. That's what I gotta get. Gotta get something to snack on. But we haven't. If you follow my other channel, we haven't we having steaks. Um, I think I'm going with steaks. Got a few burgers out there. I'm gonna tell them to throw some burgers on there. Smoke them burgers. I got some lean ground beef. 90 something percent. Yeah, we don't eat that 60%. We don't eat cheap beef. We don't eat cheap hamburger meat. It's poison. Additives and preservatives, garbage. We don't like garbage. There's nothing they can do. You can't give us that. We don't want it. We ain't gonna even buy it. We don't even look at it. So we're gonna put them burgers out there and put them steaks on out there. I got some chicken too. I think I'm gonna throw a couple pieces of chicken out there, and I'm gonna smoke them. I got some some smoke. I got some smoked chips, hickory smoked chips. We're going hickory smoke style today, y'all. Yeah, y'all meet me over there at Big Old Plates. Big Boy Plates. Yeah, that's the name of the channel. Big Boy Plates. A lot of y'all already subscribed. A lot of y'all ain't, but it really don't matter. I do it. I do it for real, you know. So that's what we gonna do with that. And then I got a couple other channels. Well, I got a reaction channel, and I need to. Well, I need to figure out how I'm gonna work with that reaction channel because I don't need them hating. I don't need to build up the watch hours and build up and waste my time and doing all this stuff, and then you know they do what they do. But then they say you ain't got a lot of commentary in there, and I do understand that if I can go live, if I can get that channel to go, if I can get 50 subs over there and be able to go live, I know how to react because I usually do it on my channel. And they don't trip as long as mine, you know what I'm saying? They was flexing on them shorts and they was just hating really. Cause I caught the wave. It was like the lottery. I caught the wave to, uh, I caught the wave to that algorithm. And that's what it was all about. Like I said, we ain't tripping on that. I got a lot of different things, and it's so much that I put on the plate, that I put on the playing field to where now I need to adjust and adapt to my program that I created. And see, I created all this stuff from nothing, and I knew that I was gonna go. Uh, I knew I was gonna go tarot, and I yeah, I knew I was gonna go tarot, so I built this, and we almost got it up and running. You know what I'm saying? We got it going. I just had to follow through with my mission. So this is why I got the help that I got. I got the. I'm gonna go with the Palo Santos. I would go with the Sage Rapper, but you know, every time I work with that damn Sage, Sage be real. But that Palo Santos, ain't no joke. It allows me to wake my deck up. But yeah, we just gonna throw a few cards and see what the spirits got to say about what's going on. You know, the purple, you know, I should have got that purple candle. I should have got them purple candles. But I went and got some candles the other day. And then I went today and stocked up. And they charge $7 to $8 for a damn thing of candles like that. I go to the Dollar Tree and I can get those candles for $1.25. So yeah, when y'all out there, y'all get y'all a sweet deal, because I'm telling y'all got to know how to do it. I got some candies today because she likes candies and stuff. So I got some candies, and I got a sweet deal. I got a sweet deal on them candies for $1 and something. Yeah, so you got to know how to budget and manage when you're out there on the streets, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and wake this up with a little bit of Palo Santos, and let me get it going. Well, like I say, I gotta get these watch time hours cracking. I gotta get these watch time hours up. That's what I gotta do. You know? Yeah. So that was then I have to go and do this. I gotta do this food stuff. Shit. Cause I gotta eat anyway, right? But it's all about, okay, once you get everything going the way you want it going, you wanna, program, but I got my setup. So I'll be sitting here today, and we're gonna be eating. And we're gonna work that program, because that channel, I gotta get that one going. But it can get going, because I seen how it's working, because I was planning for it. I seen how it's working. It's got a good way that it works. That's weird. But yeah, man, when you're working with so many channels, it get deep. When you trying to juggle channels, you gotta have some power. And that's just on the social media level. I got TikTok too. I'm starting to work with that TikTok a little bit. But to be able to try to work with all this stuff, you need some assistance. I got the assistance. Yeah, I got the proper assistance. So it allows me to be able to do what I need to do. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna see what it's all about over here. We're gonna do a little bit of work. We're gonna activate these spirits. We gotta get these spirits jumping off. But you know what I need to do? I need to go get me some crab from around there. I know they got some damn crabs around there at the damn store. I went over there last night. I got me $25 worth of that crab. And that was some good goddamn crab. I got me some lemons too. And today her birthday, so I decided I was gonna get her something. She's like, fuck on that. I'm gonna cook her a platter, and it's gonna have everything on there. I'm gonna give her that for her birthday. She's gonna be like, yeah, I'm glad you said happy birthday. I made you a whole damn thing. Shit, everybody else making shit. No, I do for the spirit, from the heart and soul. And can't put no value on it, Cause I do it, you know, I do it for me and my people. Yeah, I do it for the ancestors. Yeah, I do it for the slaves. And that's real. Mhm. So let's see what these cards gonna say, cause we know what's going on out there. Hold on, man. Let's see, what am I got there? I wonder what else. Oh, okay. There it goes. So I gotta program all my stuff, but it's still going organized. I got so many shelves and stuff up in here, you know. I know they don't give a damn. I know they're mad. It doesn't matter really. I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going, man. No matter what. I can get the hours. If that's what they think they're doing. They think they're gonna stop me. Yeah, I mean, you can. Spirit already told me to do everything that I was supposed to do. And they helping me do it. Every day they working with me. Gotta make sure I got my book there, because there'll be some stuff in there I did with the ancestors, and that's when they wanna work. How long we been here? 44 minutes? Well, that's just the introduction. Boy, that 44 minutes just the introduction to this game. That's how you do it though. And if they really wanna, mess with it, then they could, find out. Somebody in the comments will tell them, shit, if you want to get to the point to where the tarot is starting to get red, go to the 40-something mark. Go to the 40-something minute mark. And then, yeah, you can tap in with the cards. If you don't want to deal with all the others, then you won't listen to this movie. Don't matter to me. Content is content. But this is what I do. Let me get off of here. Let me see what the tea is. Sipping tea. Cuz Cuddy sipping tea. Now I got my coffee maker. I ordered me a kettle. One of them electric things, you just plug it up and put some water in it, and then it'll start boiling fast. Got the blue light in it. I got that, so I brought that out this morning, and I made some coffee, and I got some tea, because I bought some black tea, and I bought some black tea and some black and turmeric or ginseng, or one of them two. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get this jug of water over here, because that's what I can feel. I feel I need a little bit of water up into me. That's what's going on. So y'all just bear with me for a couple more minutes. See, that's what happened the other night. The whole damn thing was flattening out. Like I said, I'm in a tight situation. But it's okay. I'm gonna be able to work with it. But I'm gonna rearrange this. I might have to rearrange this damn room. So I'll be doing all that. Get this water off up into me though. If I get this water in me, I'm gonna feel better. That's what's going on. I gotta hydrate this water. I've been drinking juice, Makaya juice, raspberry, blackberry shit, and sweet shit. I've been drinking ginger ale, sodas, and I've been drinking iced tea, sugary shit. I've been drinking sugary drinks, but now it's time get my water on. I got all these glasses filled up with water. Boy, she got more water than me. That's what it is. You know what it's like when you supposed to have some water, but you know you need some damn water, but you ain't drunk the water. So you start feeling all these different types of ways. I took a little sip of that rum this morning. Just a little sip here, a sip there. Poured her some. I noticed when I poured her some rum, and I waited about a day or whatever, that rum evaporates. Or she drink it, something, because I had to keep filling that cup up. But the cup, it keep disappearing. So shit, she drinking more of that shit than me, because I bought it for her. I don't drink it. But I will, yeah, I'll turn up. But I don't drink it. I blow the rum. And then I might take a little squeeze, a little sip. But I don't mess with it. Shit. And then I got some stuff over here, Povito. What's the name of this stuff? For Fortivo, right? And I looked at that damn bottle, and I looked down at the bottom of that bottle, and then the bottom of it said 99 proof. So nigga, that's 100 proof. And that's product of Mexico. That's, I don't know if it's tequila. I don't know if it's tequila. I don't know if it's gin. Tequila. I don't know if it's vodka. It says made with pure cane sugar. Distilled from sugar cane and all that type of shit. So that shit is 100. And you know that type of shit there. When you get that 100 proof off of it through you, well, I could drink some 80 proof and well, I'm telling you, I drink some 80 proof and fall asleep. I was on here. I had the corridos going. I had the tambores playing from YouTube, and while I was over there on TikTok, I was talking to them. And shit, next thing you know, I was out. But you know what it was? I had not been drinking for a while, about a week. Not even a week, probably some days, probably like 6 days, 5 or 6 days. Something like that. And I hadn't been drinking. So I had just finally went out, grabbed me a little pint, and then I grabbed this rum and all this shit, and then I blew a couple, I was blowing rum, hitting that cigar and shit, and then I drunk that pint. And man, I was set up here in this chair, I was asleep. I was asleep sitting up. My daughter thought I was dead, so she called me and said, hey, he don't lie, he knocked out on that motherfucker. She come down here at 5 and shit talking about some, you alright? Yeah, they called and said you was asleep on the deck. I said, yeah, I was asleep. And then shit, nigga, then woke up. Nigga, on you niggas. Leah, what's going on? I see you. Me and my folks working some power. Right. They didn't understand it. So I dozed off, man, and then for some, something just woke me up. I just jumped up, boom, and I looked. Candles was jumping, candles was going like the motherfucker. I said, God damn. The tambores was still playing. I said, God damn, boy, I took a card and I just covered up all the candles. I was like, damn, boy, I didn't doze off on the damn live. I looked on the live on the thing. The live was still going. But y'all know, I've been falling asleep. But no, that shit get deep though. But maybe I think I was a little bit too lit. But I did just pass out. I did just went out. But that's crazy though. Be sitting up there talking and be lit. Fucking with it, interfering, intermingling and shit. mixing and mingling, you know, having conversation. And then from that point, next thing you know, you just out of there. You don't remember falling asleep, you don't remember yawning or getting tired, you don't remember shit, you just gone. Spirit. Hell yeah. So that 99 shit, ain't no way that matter of fact, if I did hit some of it, I wouldn't drink it straight, but then that's how I do it. But if I fuck with some of that, it's clear too. I got a plan for that. I'll give me a thing of that orange juice. The real orange juice. And give me some ice off of it through there. And pour some of that 99 in there with that orange juice and sip it. You know, but yeah, you gotta eat. Cause like I say, shit, but 80 and 100, 80 is shit. 80 and 100 is just that damn near the same damn thing, really. But that extra 20, shit, if I fall asleep on some 80, shit, that 99 might take me out. Mm-hmm. What's up, Lee? I see you. Whew. No, I had to hydrate. I had to get that hydration. I had to get my hydration on. Cause like I said, I was drinking. I had been drinking juices and all that shit. Cause you know I like that juice. But your body need pure water, and I'll be forgetting sometime. And then I'll start to feel my body reacting different, feeling different. I don't like that feeling either. But I'll be so busy trying to, you know, thinking and shit like that. You forget to, you know, get something to sip on. Put a little bit of water up into you. But yeah, I had all my cards, and I had them, and then them damn kids, my niece came in here and she came in here and she was messing with my damn cards, man. And then I had grabbed them and took them and I had stacked them all up. And I just put them all in one big ass stack. And then the other day, that's when I said, man, let me sort my cards out and put all my shit in order, you know what I mean? And that's when I went into order mode and started organizing stuff. Cause I had to get some order around this motherfucker, some law and order. And then I had to organize this room. And I didn't throw my shit away. I found my truck, logs and shit from Prime Ink and shit. And I looked in there, I was like, damn, seeing all the trips I did, all the paperwork, all the bill ladings and the sales, and I was just looking at all that shit. I said, damn. I had some old clothes. I had a bunch of stuff in that closet. I cleaned that closet out, threw all that shit away. Cleaned this whole shit out and baptized this whole thing. I put everything I got in order. Now the next thing I got to do is work with this stuff. I got some stuff up under this thing over there. But I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna clean that. I gotta hit that with some Windex. But I got some rubbing alcohol. I got some 91%. I'm gonna run down through there with that 99, with that 91. Now I got some stuff over there. I got some work, and I'm gonna bury all this shit. I'm gonna go out there and dig a hole, put all this shit in. I got some money shit, rituals, candles. That shit got to go in the dirt. And now I got some work, and now I gotta put that shit in the dirt. Matter of fact, I got some work right here that I just did the other night. Damn, this motherfucker got hot. You know, this candle holder, I've had this candle holder for a while, and I've been running it. It ain't never got hot like that. But that night I had the little thing, that motherfucker got hot, it got black, and then it cracked, and it got black in there. So it's a big crack, and it's thick glass. That glass about that thick, but it didn't crack that, and it heated up this package. But I got to bury this. Now I got to bury a lot of shit. So I got to go out there with that shovel, and I got to put some shit in certain places. I got to put some shit down. I got to do something. So I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna have a candle. I'm gonna take some of that 99 with me out there, and I'm gonna work a program. I'm gonna vary a lot of stuff. We'll clear out these energies and open up these passages, and yeah, open my windows, let the light in here, cause she ain't playing about what we doing. We running a tight program. Damn, that's what I forgot. I knew it was something. Now I gotta go over here and get this charger, y'all, for this phone. I got 20% on there. I knew I was missing something. And I got a plug. Dang. But yeah, I could just plug that. No, I can't. No. Well, yeah, unplug that heater. That's what I need to do. Unplug that heater, plug that up, plug my phone, plug that motherfucker right into the phone. I knew I was missing something. See, right before I get started, because once I get started, once I get the roll, once I get the throwing them, hell yeah. Sorry about that, y'all, but I have to program. Got to program my program, y'all. But I got to do it the right way when I do it. I can't be messing around. But I ain't, I set the station up, but I ain't been throwing them lately, so I gotta get back. I gotta get my shit on. I got to do it the right way. I'm like, I could do it. I could do it real good. Yeah. Doing for real. Might as well bring this charger too. Shit, ain't no sense of bringing that one out, cause shit, my damn fuck boy go out on the need to hook that up. Always something I need to do. More something. Always need to do something. Plug my phone up. Okay. Boom. Alright, so we should be in the game now. We should be in the game like EA Sports, y'all. They say EA Sports is in the game. When I was on that road, when I was on that road, I used to couldn't wait to park that truck. I couldn't wait to park that truck. To jump in the back of there and grab them damn cars and get the throwing. I used to love throwing them motherfuckers in the back of that truck. Remember you had that lamb and that tilapia? Yeah, man, that's what I always do. That's one of my specialties there, that lamb. But yeah, that's what I be doing. But today we ain't having lamb today. We having New York steaks or some type of steak. I got a sweet deal on the steaks, but I seen some other steaks. They had 3 of them in the pack. I looked on the pack. They wanted $70-something for 3 steaks. I said, oh shit. I think that shit made you sick. Oh. You talking about when I was in Salt Lake? Yeah. No. That food didn't make me sick. I had been eating that food. Some good food, good Indian people. That tilapia and that lamb, yeah, I got me 2 orders, big boy plates. That's when I went down there that night that I was on my way to the club. Ended up getting fucked up before the club even opened. I had a room at the Hilton, top floor shorty. And I was drinking. I had a 5th, I brought it with me. I drunk that, and then I went to the goddamn bar, Sat up there, then these motherfuckers made me a bunch of drinks, about 5 or 6 margaritas, and I drunk them motherfuckers. I drunk what I had, and I went upstairs in that room, and I was fucked up. I went to the swimming pool that night. I was dressed, and I went upstairs. I'm looking downstairs. I'm talking to y'all, and I'm like, I'm finna go to the club, y'all. I never made it. You was perving majorly because I was stressed. I was really dying. I was stressed out, and then I was drinking, and I was that road and that trucking shit. It took a toll. But my organs was failing because I that bullet hole. When I got shot in the stomach, my organs, my valves and shit, where that bullet went through, that shit wasn't even working. So by me eating, and then I went over there and ate them wings, them buffalo wings that night. I mean that day, before I drank them damn margaritas, and I ate them buffalo wings with them fries, with the cheese on it, with them jalapeno peppers, and them hard ass fries and them hard ass wings. Drunk that goddamn liquor, my body couldn't. Man, I was stressed. And then I drove that night. I drove so fast. I drove over my clock. I was fucking with them. I was fucking with them Russians. So I was able to run. Pulled over on the side of the freeway. I said, "Hey, give me some more hours on this bitch. What you need?" I said, "Shit, give me 7, give me 8. Shit, reset the clock. Fuck it. Paperwork, but fuck the paperwork. I'm on my way. I'm finna shut it down. Cause I ain't have to get that load to Idaho until some days, right? So I ran a whole night to get there. Just to have fun and, give me a room. Then I looked at my hotel thing and it said, "Oh, you got a free night anywhere you want. Value." Cause they changed the programs. I said, "Well, shit, I got a night." I said, "Well, shit. Let me get to the Hilton. Hilton right there, the Hilton right there across the street from the joint." I said, what is right up my alley?" I said, "Shit, I'm finna be there. This is what it's about." And I was, shit, man. I woke up that morning. My phone was dead. I fell asleep on live with y'all. And I woke up that morning. My phone was dead. I said, "God damn." So I plugged it up. Then I got back on live with y'all. A little bit, I chopped it up. I said, "Oh, I ain't feeling right." My stomach was twisted. I said, "Oh shit, the bowel obstruction is kicking in again." I said, "Yeah, this is painful." I said, "Shit, I feel like I gotta use the bathroom." I couldn't. I said, "I ain't even got my pills with me." Usually I had to take the little orange motherfucking Bisoprolol. I said, "I ain't even got my pills. I ain't had no water, I ain't had no pills, I ain't had shit." So I went downstairs and got a soda or some juice or something out of this motherfucking thing. That shit wasn't working, sweet ass shit. And I said, "Damn," that pain was kicking in. I said, "Shit, boy." That bowel obstruction is amazing. That pain there, that's close to that's a pain where that's where you finna die. That's a death pain. That's a pain similar to dying on the battlefield in jihad. Feasibility. Yeah. You die from a stomach pain, it's equivalent to dying on the battlefield. That's a soldier. Yeah, that's a soldier's pain. I said, "Man, fuck this." I check out this room. I said, "Fuck, I done fucked the night up." I said, "I gotta leave now. I gotta hit the road and drive up to the motherfucker and drop this load off 5,000, 6,000. I said, "Let me get this motherfucker going." But that's what they do when I get sick. When I used to get sick, because I went and had surgery last year, so I've been feeling better about my situation. I ain't been having them types of problems. And that's a blessing to be able to not be able to do that motherfucker shit, but that's crazy. But right when I get sick like that, and like I said, I tried to use the bathroom, but I really couldn't. My stomach wasn't working. So I called the Uber. I'm sick in the motherfucker. He pull up, "Hey, you got me that." Man, fuck what you talking about. Drop me off so I can get my ass in this truck and try to get my bearings together. So I was trying to get back to that medicine. I was trying to get back to the Bisoprolol, so I know if I take them and drink some water, I can process. My stomach will help. It'll start working again. Sometimes I can catch it and it'll open my bowel. Cause when the bowel obstruction, it twists the bowels, it twists off. So you either start throwing up, or it should just get you sick. It'll stay in, yeah, it gets you twisted. So I said, shit, I'm gonna get them dolls off up in me. Get some waters off up in me, get them dolls in me. Go to the truck, I'm gonna sleep a little bit. Cause that was kind of like my home. Away from home, on wheels type shit. So I felt like, yeah, I need to get back there. Like, fuck that hotel, because I wasn't gonna stay another night. Other than that, I would have just laid in bed. It was Saturday. I missed the fun on the Saturday night. I said, fuck, it was Sunday. I said, fuck, shit had to be there on Monday morning. I had to run again. I knew I had to run like a motherfucker, bro, like a runaway slave. So when I got back to that truck, jihad feasibility, right. Yeah, it's in the Quran. It's like they written it in there. Yeah, if you die from a stomach problem, it's equivalent to dying on the battlefield in the eyes of God. But I got to that truck, I got hungry. I said, yeah, I'm hungry. I wasn't hungry for one plate. Well, I was hungry for 2 plates. That's how I feel. It feel like you can eat, and you really want to eat, because your body need, you need that shit. But boy, what the hell did I buy that goddamn food for? That thick ass leg, and usually that leg would be tender, because when I go get it in the city, I get the lamb shank, and that lamb shank be tender. It'd be fall off the bone. Shit, that lamb shank was tough. That motherfucker was heavy. I'm pulling and biting. And I set my ass up there, I ordered that food, and I wanted to take a picture. I'm on the road, because I like to do that shit. I always like food and shit. I like to eat and take pictures and videos, and I don't know, something about that food shit. I fuck with it. That's why I got that food channel, cause I eat that. But I don't like junk food. I don't like bullshit. I like that real dick. And I like to do it the right way. But I sat up there and bit off into that goddamn lamb, took some tough ass bites out of that shit. Savannah, Fillmore, Africa, I see. And I took them tough ass bites out of that lamb, and I ate that rice out of that, because they had that rice was good. Shit. Then I sat up there, then they fried that tilapia. Then I sat up there and ate half of that motherfucker, ate some more rice. And that shit got down in my stomach and jammed up in that motherfucker. I didn't know it was jammed up, but that's what it did, because my bowels was twisted. It wasn't moving. So the shit went down and jammed on my ass. By that time, it was time for me to go. I had to hit the road, because I had so many hours to move and go to work. That setup is hard. Yeah, Savannah, you remember my last setup I had over there? And, when I used to have them cigars, but I was fucked. I used to be fucked up over there. Well, you got them videos too. You still got them videos. But yeah, this setup, this is Batista Santa Morte, and this is underneath her jurisdiction. But yeah, I gotta have some power. I gotta have some power. They help me on the spiritual side of this shit. Like I said, I work with this shit. But the physical, the spiritual is the physical is the spiritual. It all come together. It's all together. So I can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm devoted to this shit. It's just that when I jumped in the truck, I had everything in my storage room. I had, what's that nigga name? The La Negra, and the man, the grandmama and granddaddy, in the blue and white. Oh yeah, and they're sitting in the chair. Them statues. I had San Simon, the Mexican that's sitting in the chair. I had him. I had my Santa Morte with the money wrapped around her. I had her. Then I had Ogun. And the cement little concrete thing. And I had, I think I had a couple things. But I put all that stuff in storage. I had to get the fuck about that truck with that girl. And I lost all my stuff. So I kind of disconnected from her, but I was going to bring everything on the road, but I was thinking, no. I was like, I don't want to take this stuff. But I was tripping. Cause if I was smart, I would have brought everything I had. I would have set all that shit up in there some type of way. I would have had it, or at least still connect. You know what I'm saying? But when I lost everything, I disconnected. But I've been dedicated to the spirit, right? And I've been dedicated to spirits. It's just people don't know. People just think I would just be talking and shit. He's just seeing spirits. Like, no, nigga, this shit, I'm certified in this shit. So, but with her, once you work with her forever. If you cross her, she gonna cross your ass. When I first hooked up with her, I sent her on a mission and she did that. She did that fast. And she didn't play. So I was up underneath her and she get busy. She get busier than she get busier. She in her own lane. She a millionaire. She a millionaire. She's very powerful, she's very rich, and she's very active. And she ain't got no hole in her at all. And I know that for a fact. And there's people that know that about her. I go to the girl house, I had it up in there. And she said, hey, come get this stuff, come get her up out of here. That way everything else was cool, but she gotta go. So she turned on her, but bitch, it wasn't yours. And why would you, and then she tried to intertwine my power, mix it with hers, and then she was working with my shit. And I said, don't light my candles, don't touch my statues, don't touch my spirits, don't do nothing. You got your shit. I made sure whatever you wanted, you got everything that you think that you want to work with. But don't mix my, so she tried to work with all my shit and all her, yeah, she was doing too much. So she said that the Santa Muerte was fucking, you know what I'm saying, getting busy on her shit wrong, and she tried to like kick her out. But Santa Muerte knew that this bitch was going against me, and she was an attacker. She was an enemy of mine, and she wasn't working with no enemies of mine. And that's one thing about her. She don't allow enemies to attack me. And lately, people been trying to attack me, and she's not in agreement. So, a wise man or a fool, you would have to know and understand that I'm not alone. Many people think I am. They don't know I got some cold shit behind me. Got some cold shit with me. But she one of them. She's who she is. So we working right now. We got some shit. We got tricks up our sleeve, and we working with some power, and it's happening. But she's helping me. She's helping me with clarity. She's helping me move through this realm, and she's easing me through this to help me understand, you know, to be able to do this the right way. But yeah, man. So yeah, when I was over there in that truck, that was a bad day, bro. See, I didn't even know what you was talking about. They said some lamb and and fish and shit like that. They sent me emails and all that shit. So yeah, man. That was a bad day. That was a bad day for me, bro. Hell, I just wanted to pull up and turn up and have a little bit of fun that night. I wasn't tripping, you know? Because that was a good place. They treated me good over there, man. Some good people out there and shit like that. I wanted to get me a spot out there and shit, upstairs, top floor. They had some nice ass high rises and shit, all glass around. You know, I really wanted to be there and make that my home. But, you know, that road was calling me. I stayed, you know, I was like, damn. So I just wanted to go that night, but I got sick. So I never made it to Idaho. Boy, my dumb ass got in that truck after I took them bites of that food. Like I ate half of everything, but I felt like my body was saying I was hungry. So I'm steady thinking I'm hungry as motherfucker. I'm thinking I'm hungry than 2-3 niggas. And I'm steady trying to eat. And Well, ate some more of that tough ass shit. So I'm eating that tough ass lamb. I ate the whole leg traveling down the interstate. Hungry, but I'm sick. Hey y'all, I'm back. What I missed? Oh yeah, you probably missed a few things. You didn't miss that much. So I ate I ate that lamb and I ate that fish. I ate every damn thing. I didn't probably eat all the rice, but I ate both of them damn plates. The majority fried because I needed the energy. I was hungry, and I ate that shit traveling down that road. Man, I couldn't. Man, I don't even know what I did that for. Man, I got to Idaho. No, I didn't. I didn't get nowhere near no damn Idaho. I was on my way to Idaho, but I did because that's where the I was about 500 miles from the drop when I no, I wasn't. I was more miles away from that, probably 700 away from the drop. And I was the first time I went to the hospital, I was in Oregon. No, I was uh, I was in Idaho, I think. I think I needed to get to Washington or something like that, where I was headed or something. I forget exactly where the fuck I was going, but I was fucked up. So I couldn't travel no more that night. My stomach jammed up on me. It was pain. I said, damn, couldn't even go no further. But that's what I did. I was in Idaho. But before I got to Idaho, no, I was in Oregon. Yeah, because I was coming from South. So I was in Oregon and I stopped at the pilot truck stop. And I was laying in the back and I had all that food in me. I ate that bullshit ass lamb and shit, that damn fish. And it jammed up on me. I was in pain like a motherfucker. And them pills wasn't working. And I took 2 more of them pills and drank some water. And that shit wasn't working. So I laid in the back of the bunk. Oh yeah, yeah, that's your picture. Demons and devil. You gonna put me up there? You got me looking stupid. So that's you. That's who you is. Yeah, Night of the motherfucker. Yeah, zombie motherfucker. What you call it? The Adams family, you motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. Put me up there. Put the shit on me. Put something on your ass. See how I work? Yeah, yeah. I can work the 2 ways. Hey, motherfucker, you attacking? Don't attack me because I got some power. Don't nobody allow nobody to put me in no fucked up realm like that. So if you want to do that, I can put your ass somewhere like that. Don't play with me, nigga. So I called the ambulance, y'all. I had to call. Yeah, yeah. 911 shit, goddamn it. I said, boy, I gotta get to the hospital. They came and got me out the truck. I'm parked in a reserve spot. And I needed to get that load up the road, but I was jammed up. So I called the company. I let them know I'm jammed up. I'm in the hospital right now. No, you're not. I said, man, y'all motherfuckers crazy. I said, bitch, I'm better seeing some pictures. I'm in a hospital bed, bitch, hooked up to tubes and IVs and shit. I said, I'm in here. Gonna be here for a little bit. But that was the first stop. But the first stop, that was the first night. The first night, I didn't even stay that long. What I did was I called in. That's what I did. That was the first night. So I got off the freeway. I called in. They came in and got me out the back. I was throwing up. I couldn't use the bathroom. I went in there to get something to drink, water. This shit wasn't working. I was in pain. I went to sleep. I dozed. I woke up in serious pain. I said, fuck this. This shit is going down right now. So I called and they came and got me. They took me to this hospital. It was a little small, mini motherfucking hospital. But it wasn't no Wi-Fi. It wasn't no Ubers. There wasn't no Uber Eats or none of that shit. It wasn't no Lyft or nothing. I said, boy, they got, boy, I'm out of here, for real. So I went in there, they hit me with some Dilaudid. Some good shit too. Wasn't no generic Dilaudid, cause the shit they hit me with was shit. That shit was smooth and boy, that shit, boy, it took every inch of goddamn, took all the pain away so much to where I thought I was good. I was like, shit, fuck this, I'm ready to jump back in this motherfucking truck. I was really just trying to get the fuck on because I knew I needed to get that load off. It was about $6,000, like $5,000, $6,000. So I said I needed that to, keep it going because I had it going on. I felt a little better because, when they hit me with the shit, I was like, yeah, I got enough power now. I was like, I don't feel no pain. I was like, I'm good now. So I know I can run. So I was time to go. The bitch said, you can't get, ain't no cabs or nothing around this bitch. I said, well, how the fuck? She said, should we call the police? I said, man, call the police then. Fuck it. So they called the sheriff. The motherfucker Mexican dude pulled up in a pickup truck. Police truck. He was like, I'll take you back to the truck stop. Where you from? What you doing? And I was like, yeah, man, stomach fucked up. Yeah, hospital. I'm traveling. I'm running. I've been driving. You know what I'm saying? I just got in this shit and I'm just trying to do good for myself or whatever. We chopping it up. So he dropped me off at the truck stop. So I go in there. I go get me some more shit to drink, some juices, waters and shit. And I said, okay, let me take some of these bicycle dolls. I should be okay. But I'm finna get this load up there. I'm finna get this motherfucker to Idaho. I'm finna get this motherfucker up the road. Right, spinal, right. I'm gonna get this motherfucker load up the road. So I fired the truck up. You gonna be all right? I said, yeah, man, I'm cool. He took off and shit. I fired the truck up, moved the shit around like, damn. I'm like, man, I gotta roll now. I gotta get up here. I gotta get to Idaho. I gotta get to the drop. Idaho, it run down like that. It run like that, and then it go into a point. It go up there. So I was just up in Idaho. I had just eased up in through there. When I come up out of Oregon, but I rode some hours to get there. But once I got there, I still needed to get up the road to get the load off. It was about 5 hours, about another 5 hours. Not even 5 hours, 500 miles up. And I needed to get up in this motherfucker for some reason. That was the city. So I left the hospital, I fired the truck up. I got from that place and I rode all day because I left that morning. So I rode all day. So I rode some hours to get those miles to get to where I was going. But I got sick again. So I got to Idaho. I'm in Idaho, but I got another 5 hours to drive or another 500 miles. It was either or. It was 500 miles or it was 5 hours. I think it was 5 hours because 500 miles, ain't no 500 miles in this shit like that. It was another 5 hour drive, but I couldn't make it 5 hours. I thought you got sick in Utah. Yeah, that's where it started at. That's where the sickness begun in Utah. And then it got deep as I proceeded to get this motherfucking money, get this load off. But I'm still running. I'm fighting through the sickness. I didn't lay down in Utah because I was sick. Now I turned up. Bought some food, ate and everything. I knew I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, nigga, fuck the sickness. Now I'm trying to get to the money. I would have died, nigga. I put my life on the line for this shit. So when I got to Idaho that night, I parked in the reserve spot because it was open and there wasn't no other spots. I said, I'm gonna get this reserve. But I was so much in pain and so sick, I could have went in and gave them up for a little $20 for the reserve shit. But usually that's what I do. Some truck stops don't care about the reserve shit. You can park at the reserve shit. Like motherfucking Lodi and shit like that. You could pull up, they don't give a fuck about no reserve. They ain't tripping. But some places really be tripping. But it really wasn't nothing. So I'm in a reserve, and then that's the night I was, I said, man, fuck this. I said, I'm sick. Again, I took some bicycle dolls again, thinking I was gonna take the pills and drink a little water. It was gonna, break it, open this shit up, break it down, and make me feel better. So I said, man, let me try this shit one more time. I said, damn, I'm sick like a motherfucker. So I laid down, went to sleep. Woke up 20 minutes later, woke up out my sleep, mainly in my motherfucker, stomach twisted. I said, well, shit. Let me call the ambulance again, man. So I said, I can't take this shit. I can't take this type of pain. I was throwing up a little bit. I was like, that shit was manging. But it wasn't nothing to throw up. It was kind of like whatever little fluid. The food had already went past through the stomach because I'd been riding for hours. So the food didn't went down into the bowels to process, to be able to, process through. But when you get the valve is locked up, so the food is jammed. It's jamming. So I'm in bad shape. So I call these motherfuckers, white boys come pick me up. real redneck motherfucker, racist. I said, hey man, can you start an IV? No. I was like, oh hell no. Muscle bound, healthy motherfucker, healthy muscle bound, real white boy, they up in the hills and shit, the mountains and shit like that. I said, there ain't no love, nigga. I knew I was in the hands of the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it doesn't matter. You can go. I got you marked. I got you, yeah. Cause you attacking my shit. And I can't have you doing it. Nah, you attacking, you in the spirit. Yeah, you in the spirit attacking my shit with some bullshit. You gonna put me up there in the bad light, so I got your ass. I got your number. So, I called in, them motherfuckers, they picked me up, them motherfuckers was rude, dishonored, disorderly. I said, oh, I got some mangy ass white boy. I ain't in no position to be cussing these motherfuckers out and be back there arguing with no motherfucker. I said, oh, I know this the enemy. I said, ain't no sense of talking to him, man. You ain't gonna give me no IV, because if you hook me up with an IV and the Amilabs, then once you hit me that IV, I'm gonna ask you to put some pain medicine in this bitch. See, I got a strategy to my, it's a method to my madness. So, he didn't want to do shit. They gonna do it when you get there. Plus, my veins wasn't working no way. Veins was shut off. Because once I get sick, my veins turn black and they close up because they close up because they don't work and shit like that. When they don't work once I get sick. So I said, man, yeah, that's all right. Fuck it, just go and take me to the hospital. So they took me up there, Idaho. They took me to a good hospital though. I was at a very good hospital. Hello, Real. What's going on? What's your name? Miss girl, I see you. So yeah, so I just said, come on, man, just give me up. So I got to the hospital and shit like that. Once I got there, and I got in that bed, then I turned up on a white boy. Get your bitch ass up out of here, nigga. Treating me, yeah, I treat him like, I treated him all kind of, I did him nasty. I talked to him nasty. You Peckerwood, my boy, because, the way they did me, they did me wrong when I was in the back, because he ain't had no business doing me like that. Nigga, I'm back here dying, nigga, and you can't put this IV, you ain't even try to do this shit. Because usually they can't do it, they miss the vein because the shit is all bad. But nigga, you didn't even try to even help me, and you treated me like nothing. And you even got me in the hospital, so fuck you, nigga. Now I turned up on it, So, he got the hell on. I said, man, get these motherfuckers away from me, get them out of here. Ain't nothing but trash and filth. So that's, so the doctors and the nurses, they came. I said, hey, it's all good. I said, listen, this is what's wrong with me. I've been dealing with this for years. I got shot in 2009. I said, GSW. I got surgery. They went in there. They did shit with my damn stomach. I said, I need help. I'm on the road. I'm a truck driver. I ain't no dope fiend. I'm from California. It's all bad. I just left an organ hospital. I had to check right back in. I said, it's all bad. I said, so this is what I need. I need an IV. I need Zofran for nausea. And I need Dilaudid for pain. I cannot, don't give me no lesser version of no other type of shit. It don't work. My tolerance is up. This is what's going on. They was like, okay, we get the doctor. Told the doctor canceled. Man, look, I need your help. I need y'all assistance in this motherfucker. He said, okay, we're gonna work with you. We'll get you some x-rays. We'll get you something for pain right now. And then we'll get you some x-rays. Some shit like that. So, okay. I got my puff bar and shit with me and shit like that. So, shit. Motherfucker come in, they hit me with that Dilaudid and shit. I was like, okay, I'm cool now. My body could relax. I could breathe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling that type of pain and shit like that. So they take me to the x-ray and shit. They said, oh yeah, you twisted up. We gotta admit you. We're gonna take you upstairs. I said, all right. So that's where I ended up staying for about 8 days. 8 or 9 days. And it was that was the longest I ever stayed in any hospital ever. So I was really in bad shape. When I got there, I was in horrible shape. And I was upstairs there. They wanted to put a tube down to suck the shit out, and I refused that shit. I should have did it because it would have eased the time up more. But I usually don't like that tube because when I'm awake, I don't fuck that tube. I said, we just wait this shit out. So I'm up there, no food, no drink, nothing for 8, 9 days. And they was cool, and I was cool. They kept bringing the pain medicine. I I kept my puff bar. I had money on the car. My car was hard. So I ordered me a charger for my puff bar because I ain't had no charger to the motherfucker. So I ordered a Walgreens charger, a C charger, so I can charge up my puff bar because they jamming me with they jamming me with the dope. So that's all I got is the dope. So I didn't lost weight a little bit. I ain't ate shit in about a week. So I'm up there and I finally was able to use the bathroom because I was throwing shit up. I was throwing up green shit. I think I was throwing up everything that was trying to go through. It never went through, so the shit came back up. So I'm dealing with this shit. This shit green. This shit is crazy. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, I can't use the bathroom. So finally, they gave me some medicine. It was like, look, we're gonna give you this. We're gonna take you off of this medicine. We're gonna give you this medicine. And then you should be able. So I'm drinking. I drunk the clear shit that forget the names. That citric magnesia shit, the citrus shit. That clear. I drunk that. I'm drinking. I'm doing all whatever the fuck they want to do besides putting that tube in my nose and my stomach. So I was able to use the bathroom and shit. And then once I started using the bathroom, I was like, okay. The shit would start flushing out my body. I was like, damn. So I felt better. Meanwhile, these dumbass niggas on the internet, they having fun. Now they had fun. They did. They had fun when I was in the hospital. Look at that nigga. Well, yeah, I'm saying? Yeah, you been talking shit on the internet to niggas. Look at that. Yeah, God got him twisted up in there. Yeah, that's it. That's what he get and all this shit. So I'm in that motherfucker. I'm cussing niggas out on the internet. I'm still going live from the hospital bed. I'm still vicious than a motherfucker. On the niggas ass, yeah, I do a nigga horrible. Well, I don't give a damn. I treat niggas like nothing. Trash. I treat niggas worse than I treat niggas worse than Ku Klux Klan. I ain't got nothing on niggas. So they let me out. I turned up on the way out because the girl took too long to give me the discharge papers. I didn't need no medicine. I didn't want no motherfucking medicine. I just needed the paper so I could show the job that I was discharged and I was here for that long. But they understood. They sent the dude to come get the keys to my truck, dropped the keys back off. He took the load from me. He took the load, ran it for the little hours up there. But they had to pay me for that trip I took separate from the little shit. So I wasn't tripping. My truck was parked on the other side of the trap. My trailer was disconnected. Called me an Uber. I got to ride back to the truck. My organs is running now. And then I had to go get an inspection on that truck. So I had to go over to the fucking Penske place. And then they did the thing on the truck. They found some shit that was wrong. They fixed everything. So I'm up and running. I said, man, I need a load or something. So I went and picked the load up from there and I needed to run it back down to Oregon. Sorry you had to do that real. Oh yeah, you know you gotta go through it to get to it. You know. So I pick up another load, and I go to Oregon. I'm on my way to Oregon. I get sick again. So now this nigga is calling me and shit on the phone. Hey, you gonna do this? I said, listen, nigga. I said, I'm sick, nigga. Don't you understand? I've been in 3 hospitals. I've been in 2 hospitals. I just got out from 8 days stay. You steady calling I said, don't you get it, you goddamn foreigner? I start cussing this nigga out. Bitch, don't call my shit. Yeah, I was smashed on him. And I was in Oregon, and I had to call in again. So I called the ambulance. They came and picked me up. They took me to the hospital. They gave me something in there, medicine in there, back of the ambulance. And then they didn't give me shit. They gave me some IV, or they hooked up the shit in my arm or whatever. Put me in the back of the damn room. Instantly, they removed me out the back of the room and set me in the lobby, in the chair, with an IV in my arm. So I'm sitting in this motherfucker, and I'm looking around, and all these motherfuckers, I guess they was on fentanyl. They was dope fiends. So I'm sitting in the lobby with a bunch of white dope fiends. And everybody complaining about some dope fiend shit that's wrong with them. But in my mind, I'm like, they treat me like a dope fiend. Because the reason I called not the ambulance is because I'm supposed to go straight to the back and get dealt with. I'm jammed up again, but I see. So I'm sitting out there for about an hour. I said, man, what's going on? Oh, we got a lot of people back there. Ain't no beds full. There ain't no room. And it's dope fiends coming in. Oh, I feel this. And I'm doing that. I said, oh, man, it's some dope fiend shit. But you know, up there in Oregon and all that shit, that's where the dope fiends is at. They live up, yeah, the dope things, they do that up there. So I said, man, you know what? I can't do this shit. I said, unhook this, get this shit out my arm, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna go back to the truck. I'm gonna go home. I said, I'm thinking about the Cali. I said, fuck this shit. I gotta make it. I gotta go through the pain. I said. Then I felt hungry again. So I called an Uber again to take me back to the truck. I seen a KFC and I wanted that KFC. That my body was saying, damn, we want that. We want that fried chicken out of there. And I wanted it. I wanted it too. I would have ate that chicken, but I would have dinner died after that motherfucker, bro. So I didn't eat shit. I was like, okay, just don't eat. I'm like, fuck it. So I went and I got back in the truck and I went to Calistoga up in the Oregon Mountain. Well, I went to Calistoga, the water place. There's a water load, 43,000 pounds, something like that. And I picked that water up, and all while I'm there picking up the water, my stomach is twisted up, so I'm in bad shape. But I picked the water up, and then I ran from Oregon all the way down to California. I had a load in Fremont, California, and I dropped that water load off, but I was in pain the whole ride for hours straight, pain straight. So to be able to endure pain is crazy, but that type of pain ain't. But I said, man, shit, fuck this. What I'm saying? I'm just gonna get this load off and go home and try to, get home and try to do something. Drop the load off. I'm arguing with this big Samoan nigga. He telling me, get out the truck. I'm telling him I'm sick. I done been shot up. I done been in the hospital. He telling me, fuck that. The rules is get out the truck. So I'm now get out the truck. I'm talking to him. I couldn't really fuck with him. He wanted to do some. He had like he wanted to scratch. I'm like, this nigga trying to attack me. I want patient and shit. This nigga Samoan. I said, God damn, motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, like, yeah, do something to you, motherfucker. Fuck, I ain't got that motherfucking iron on me, nigga. I would probably pop that. I'd probably pop something. No, for real. So I went through it, then he said, oh man, it's all serious, man, whatever. But get this shit off my truck. So I got the fuck up out of Fremont. I went to Stockton. And I'm in California now. I'm at home, so I got to the truck stop and I called my folks like, yeah, I'm over here. I was like, yeah, I've been through all these fundamentals. And she was like, yeah, okay, so I said, I'm gonna wait on you or whatever. And I couldn't wait for it because by the time she was coming, I was in too much pain again. So I called the ambulance again. Now this 4 times. I ain't been in 4 hospitals. Coming out with that motherfucker, yeah, eating that bullshit lamb and that motherfucking fish and shit, right? So I didn't call the ambulance again, so they come get me. And they take me over to where St. Joseph's, where I got shot that night. I got shot in Stockton. So I'm at the hospital where they did the surgery at. So I feel better about the situation. But when I get there, some nigga was in the room, and I guess he shitted all over the floor and the walls and the beds, and they was working on him, and the room was nasty. It had the pieces to the needles and the Band-Aids and clips, and they barely cleaned it up, and I said, man, what kind of shit? I was like, God damn. I was like, why y'all put me in this shit? And y'all said the nigga did all this in the room. I was like, oh, y'all doing me all y'all doing me all sorts of ways. I got the jewelry on me. I got money and shit I want to spend. I want to live. But if your health ain't shit, that money and shit don't mean shit. So the bitch fixing my jewelry, she fixing my chain, she talking to me. I was like, yeah, I want to go. I said, I want to go and spend some money. I want to just chill and shit. And she was like, well, you gotta fix you up first. You gotta be able to be healthy to be able to, maneuver. I was like, yeah. That was my whole mission, was like, I just need to get the fuck up off this truck and just go live a normal life just for a couple of days. That's what I was really trying to do. But she said, you in bad shape. So they took me back there, and then I went back up there, and then You know, I went to my folks' house, and then she made me some juice. She took the fruit and the vegetables, and she bought a juicer, and she turned the fruits and the vegetables to this liquid juice. So I drank the liquid juice. Once I drank that liquid juice, I was I was cool. Then I think I tried to eat some, but I had bought some crabs and shit from the market. And these crabs, it was 4 crabs. They was alive. They was live crabs. We gonna make some gumbo and shit. So I bought big old 4 crabs. She bought some crab. She bought a big old pot. All that old shit. Some greens. We had all kind of shit. And I was so goddamn sick. The crabs was out there living in the damn tank. I had a little thing with some water in it, crabs living. I said, hey, put the crabs in the refrigerator, put them, well, shit, them crabs are still in that damn thing. So I went back over there. Then that night, then I had to call again from her house, so they came and picked me up that night again. So that's 5 times I'm in the hospital. So they took me back to St. Joe. So the Chinese doctor came and he said, hey, man, you're going to have to get a surgery. They're going to have to cut you up and go in there and fix something. He said, because if not, you're going to die, because I'm looking at the screen on your shit, and you all fucked up, bro. You trying to drive trucks, nigga, you finna die. For real. And you need surgery. I was like, yeah. I was like, not right now. I said, I'm driving trucks right now. I can't have surgery because I'm gonna lose my job, I'm gonna lose my truck, and I don't wanna lose shit. I don't wanna lose access to this money and this lifestyle. So I really put the money in this bullshit trucking shit over my life, like, for a while, as long as I could. But really, as long as I did it, I really put it over for real. Like, I had to really get up out of there before something really happened. So I checked out that motherfucker. We went over there, we cooked the crab, and we ate the gumbo and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going live and shit like that, talking shit, you know. I got back on that damn road. Yeah, I ended up going back on the road, ended up getting sick some more times, and I came back home again, and we did the shit all over again. Then I ended up buying a little dog, a little Chihuahua puppy, a little white Chihuahua puppy from this dope fiend outside the truck stop for $30, $40. Now I got this dog with me, thinking the dog gonna be like a comfort thing, or a partner, or somebody, you know, just something. I didn't shit. I was like, God damn. So that night I'm in the truck stop. So that's 6 times. So I had to call the ambulance again. I said, I got a dog in here, man. We just leave the dog in the truck and it'll be all right. I said, hell no, they ain't leaving this damn dog. I mean, that dog on shit, piss, ain't no dog food. Really, it got dog food, but now I ain't got the pee pads for the motherfucker. I ain't leaving this motherfucker. The ambulance, the bitch was like, you can bring the dog. You bring the dog with you. And I'm like, okay, so I brought the dog. And that's when I went in again. And that's what he was telling me, like, yeah, you're gonna die if you don't get this shit. I was like, yeah. The nurses and shit, they had the dog. So I leave there again. Fuck them, fuck that. Go back home, and then I jumped back in the truck and got back on the road. I'm steady trying to go get this money, but it's like, nigga, you ain't gonna get shit. You about to get fucked up. That's what you about to get. You about to be in for a rude awakening. But you know, everything turned out the way it turned out. And I went out again. I got rid of the fucking dog. The dog was shitting and pissing in the cage. I brought a little thing, little carrying case, little cage for the dog. The dog was peeing inside of it, shitting on the pads. The shit was smelling in a certain way. It was making me sick. I was stressed out. I said, fuck this. I can't have a dog. I can't even deal. I can't even raise. I can't train a dog. I was stressed out. I was on the road. I was sick. I was dying. I couldn't deal with this bullshit. So I said, man, you know what? I'm not doing it. So I ended up getting out of there. I ended up going with a new company, and then I ended up just getting the hell out of the trucks. And so for Miles in the chat, hey OG Yaya, what's up, man? And I said, man, this is some bullshit. And I ended up leaving all the trucks along the company. Motherfuckers started fake feeling it. And then I went and hooked up with my folks. And then once I hooked up with my folks, I was stressed, and then I was more in pain and more my stomach. So when I came here, you know, I was here for about 2 days. Like I said, I was over there. I had a little air mattress, but the motherfucking air mattress didn't work. So I was on the floor, really, for real, in this motherfucker right here. And I had ordered some JJ's chicken. and some Chinese food with some wonton soup and then some rice, shrimp, and I ordered some JJ's chicken. So I ate both of them like a dumb motherfucker. But I didn't know I was but I was soon gonna find out exactly what it all was. So I laid there. I got real sick. So I told her, I said, I need to go to Walmart and get some of these pills and stuff like that, and some juice and water. I said, and get an air mattress that worked, and she was like, yeah, go ahead. So I went and got all the shit, and then I grabbed me a fifth of Remy Martin, because I'm like, some way I gotta, what I'm saying, some way I gotta get my lifestyle back, some way I gotta feel it, some way I gotta be normal, you know what I'm saying? But I'm finna come up out this sickness and shit with these. I'm gonna get this medicine. But it was beyond that stupid ass pills I was buying. And that shit was working for a little bit while, like some years back and shit, kind of helped a little bit. But it had got so intense. Like that Chinese dude told me, you're gonna die. Your shit was beyond repair, beyond just taking shit like stool softeners and trying to work through it. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta go in. And but like I said, I didn't have no truck or nothing because I didn't have no job because I had fucked up all those jobs, being sick and being mad and just being stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck this. And then they start robbing. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a lot of money. They taking a lot. And I'm like, I wasn't feeling none of it. I was being used, manipulated. So I came back. I blew up the air mattress, cut it on. That one of the big motherfuckers, right? Got some sheets. I put my blankets on there. The liquor, I didn't even touch the liquor. I just put it over in my clothes basket. I was like, well, I'll drink it if I feel better later or whatever. And like I said, I had ate that fucked up chicken from JJ's. They sold me some hard ass chicken legs. It was 5 of them. I ate all 5 hard ass legs, and I ate that Chinese food, some of it, most of it, and that was jammed up in my stomach. So I laid on that bed over there, the air mattress, and I tried to like go to sleep. I took the pills and drank a little water. I was thinking it was gonna help me out. Hell no, about 30 minutes later, I dozed off. I woke up, pain like a motherfucker. I said, fuck. My sister was she was asleep, kind of like, but I knew, like, wake her up. She gonna take me in there. They gonna, like, have to sit in the lobby. I'm like, fuck that. So I called 911. I'm like, I need help. So the motherfucker come pick me up. And the motherfucker with the mustache, whiskers, motherfucker, real motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying, white boys. I said, these niggas, they was treating me like a dope fiend. I said, I'm racist, motherfucker, white motherfucker. Man. I said, bring me to the hospital, man. They took me to the hospital. They put me in the lobby. And I don't know why they put me in the lobby. And I'm like, well, you just gonna pee in here. Oh, yeah, they did me all kind of way. I said, oh, fuck this. So I said, man, the only way I'm gonna be able to get some help, I got to act a fool up in this motherfucker. So I'm sitting in the chair, and I couldn't sit in that chair. I was like, I said, fuck this. So I'm gonna start screaming. I'm gonna start yelling. Well, not really yelling, but I'm gonna start acting a fool, kind of like, oh, like this shit help. Yeah, I'm gonna lay on the floor. Yeah. So I got out the chair. I laid on the ground. I laid on the floor of that bitch. I said, nurses was walking past. I said, hey, can you go get some? I said, yeah. I said, I said, this shit is intense. I said, I'm damn near dead in this motherfucker. She like, man. Nigga comes in, hey man, you all right? Man, I'm gonna go get somebody to help you, man. We gonna get you up out of here. They went and got some motherfuckers, put me in a wheelchair, and they took me back up in there. And they, what's wrong? I said, man, look, I've been in all kind of hospitals. I've been sick for a month or 2 straight. I've been hospitalized, hella places. I said, they said I'm gonna die. The doctor came, he was like, I said, look, I need pain medicine, this is what I take. I need that Dilaudid, I need that Zofran for this nausea. I need an IV, I said, I'm fucked up. I ate some bullshit food. I said, I was already jammed up. I said, I've been jammed up for months. I said, it's that one. And then that's when that another doctor came and he was like, yeah, I got your x-rays, you know what I'm saying? By that time, when he hit me with the medicine, I was, I've been relaxed like a motherfucker. I'm on the phone, so I got my puff bar. So, I'm laid back until when the doctor came, he said, yeah, if you don't, he said, if you don't get this surgery right now, you're dead. Because I'm looking at the x-ray, all that shit is fucked up, it's tore up. Matter of fact, I'm surprised you're still alive. Because all they need to do is your bowels just need to rupture in your stomach because they wasn't even holding. I don't even know how I was even surviving. By the grace of God, that I was even able to survive that long. And he said, if you don't get this surgery right now, you're gonna die right now. I didn't have a truck no more. I didn't have a job no more. I didn't have nothing no more. I ain't had shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I said, fuck with my folks. I was like, yeah, I'll do the job or whatever. I'll fuck with y'all. Yeah, I just wanted to lay back because I had been running for 2 years out there on the road. I was turned up as far as like liquor and shit like that, but no drugs or nothing. But just turned up, eating hella shit. I was eating like a fucking savage. I gained 230 pounds. I was 230 pounds. I ain't never been 230 pounds. I was doing a lot. I was eating 12 pieces of chicken. I was fucking with it, big boy breakfasts, and you know what I'm saying. I was doing a lot, and I said, well, shit, come on, man, let's go. Because if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die for nothing. At least, shit, I would have died in that truck. If I'd have had a truck, I probably wouldn't even. But I probably would have took the surgery because that's how intense it was, and I had repeatedly kept going in and out of them places, and I couldn't get a break for shit. I couldn't even eat a decent meal without dying damn near half fast. So I said, man, fuck it, man. I said, fuck it, come on, man, let's get it, bro. He said, well, it's a 50% chance you might not make it. You might get infection and something might go wrong. I might not have to cut you all the way open. I could put some little holes in your stomach and go in there with the tools, and I could work with these holes with these tools in you. Or I might have to cut you all the way back open again and work with it, but it's a chance you might not make it again. I said, well, shit, they told me that when I got shot. I said, so shit, 50-50. I said, fuck it. Because at this point, half living, half life, half death, it's always been a 50-50 chance. It's always been half and half for me since the gunshot wound. So you can come on with it. I'll take whatever 50% chance I can get. I don't give a fuck. Just keep this pain medicine in me. If I die, let me die with this pain medicine. Because I don't give a fuck. And if y'all gonna fix it, and I've been sick like this for years, damn near a decade. So yeah, go ahead on, man, and let's get it. Okay, sign these papers saying we ain't got no fuck them papers. Yeah, I sign all that shit. Sign my life over to you, motherfucking stupid motherfucker. Let's just keep the pain medicine coming. And y'all can cut me well, you can cut me every which way with loose, nigga, in this motherfucker. Boy, I don't give a cut me everywhere with the bottom of my goddamn feet up in this motherfucker. Hey, I'm with the shit. And I'm willing to do it. So they rolled me up out that motherfucker. They instantly put me in this room. I said, oh, this is a powerful motherfucking room. There wasn't no regular hospital room. I didn't been in the hospital. I didn't see shit. I started looking at that equipment. Yeah, I'm looking at the knives and scissors and all that. They had about 10,000 different surgical tools in this tray. They had some machines I ain't never seen. They had some. I was like, oh, this is heavy. I said, shit, what the fuck like that? You got a wheel and all of that bullshit. You got a spokesperson. What they call that shit when yeah. If something happened to you, motherfucker, yeah, all that type of shit. I ain't got none of that shit, bro. Ain't no. So I'm the God in them speaking to me, the spirits, and they don't fucking around with paperwork. Yeah, they working from around. So I ain't signing shit. I ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Life and death is me against the world. I'm Tupac. So let's get it. Okay, we're gonna take this jury off you. You got any medals in it? I said, man, I ain't got shit. Everything is what it is. Everything. Y'all took the shit. I got my money. I got my clothes. They even took all that shit off, so I'm hooked up. So, shit. I'm laying there and shit. I said, well, where the nigga with the anesthesia shit gonna put the gas mask on me and tell me to count down from 100 down? Where he at? Yeah, I'm ready for his ass. The nigga gonna put you under and black your shit out, knock your ass out, and take your ass out of here, and put you somewhere in the spirit, in darkness, silence, take your life. Cause that anesthesia that motherfucker, boy, that shit'll kill you, and you can't see shit. You ain't gonna have no dream or nothing. If you did dream, you gonna remember, cause it's like that when get deep. He said, he said, they on their way. And he said, yep, they coming right now. But at that time, he was working on my arm. He fucking with the IV thing. He doing something with a needle. And he telling me they finna bring me the gas. But the whole time he had that needle had some liquid in it. That was the new shit they had. The old shit, the gas mask shit, they fuck the gas mask. They had a new thing they was using. What up, Scott? What up, man? I see you. They had a new system, but I didn't know the system was, you know what I'm saying? So he hit me with the liquid and he said, oh, they on their way right now. So he's squeezing this shit in me. And that was the last thing I remembered. I said, dirty bitch. When I woke up, I had to retract back. What was the last thing I knew before I came up out this motherfucker, right? And that nigga eased that nigga shot me with that motherfucker. It was the new anesthesia liquid. That knock your motherfucker. Boy, that shit knock your drawers off. Boy, imagine a nigga hit you with that shot and you somewhere, motherfucker anesthesia your ass. And boy, you just laying somewhere, boy, motherfucker do you all kind of way. Have your ass out there. I'm trying to tell you something. I woke up after I got hit with that needle. When I woke up just like I woke up that night. That night they got the dumper. And when I woke up, I seen my folks. My folks was up in there with me. So I said, hey, what a pain medicine at, man? Because I knew what it was. I looked at my stomach. I seen them staples back in my stomach again. I said, punk bitch. That nigga didn't put the little holes in like he said he was going to make it easy and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, put the little tube in. They going to be nothing but 2 or 3 little holes. I'm going to go in there with the machine. I'm going to work like this. It couldn't work. They seen the damage. They was like, fuck, we got to cut this nigga open. So they cut the original scar on my stomach. It's called a California cut. A lot of niggas in California got that cut because a lot of niggas been shot up in California. So they call it a California cut. And they hit that cut up. They cut the same line from the same first cut and open that whole shit back up. And they work like that. And then I had the tubes, I had the catheter in my shit. I was like, God damn, it was everything I had, probably a little bit more that I had the night I got shot. So I woke up and looked at all that shit. And I was like, oh, they got a catheter in me and shit. I was like, oh, shit, got bags on me, tubes, I got liquid draining and all this shit. I got a tube in my nose, pump it, it's going in my stomach. I said, oh yeah, they got me. They got me. They got me good. I said, shit, hopefully this shit work. But I had to stay there for about 30 days. And that was a nightmare on Elm Street. And yeah, we'll say that we'll say that for now. But I've already told that part of the story. But yeah, I had to go through the fundamentals to do what it is that I do today. And I'm TTG. I'm trained to go, and I'm ready to go. And I'm with the shit. I'm with all the shits. And I'm not sick. I don't feel pain. I don't have pain. I eat when I want to eat. I do what I want to do. I'm willing to ride. I'm ready to ride. There is no sick. I ain't sick. I ain't felt pain since I left that place. Well, the after surgery pain, but I didn't even feel no pain after the surgery. I was addicted to the medicine. So I wanted more pain because I was like I was a dope fiend. Boy, I let that motherfucker yarn like I was on heroin. Real dope fiend. Yarning, eyes watering, teardrop. Yeah, heroin style. Yeah. So I wanted to lean on the dope. And then something told me, nah, you gotta come up off of that. Cause you ain't finna turn into we ain't going, Cause that's how niggas get on one. A nigga go do some vent. A nigga do anything to be on that, to be addicted, like substance. So I had to come up out of that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, you go to my shit when I'm on. I will block you. You a hater. I don't hate the player, hate the game. Can y'all hear me? Put some ones in the chat if y'all can hear me. We got audio. Can you hear? God damn. Put some ones in the chat. I'm finna go get Jesus for you niggas. We finna go get Jesus Christ for you niggas. And that's real. And that's it. But yeah, y'all gotta make moves like Tom Cruise at 12:30. So we're gonna do a little short reading and get it going and shit like that. I just wanted to elaborate on this shit because I know, you know what I'm saying, this shit get deep. Oh, there it is. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. See, I know what's going on out there in the street. I think they're gonna kill me. Yeah. Oh, y'all. Okay. Okay. So we might be dealing with some we might be dealing with a little bit of dishonesty out there on the streets. Or we might be dealing with a little bit of dishonesty. Or somebody might be dealing with a little bit of dishonesty. Or somebody ain't being honest that's out there. It could be somebody that's not telling you the full truth. It could be somebody that's trying to really snake you. Or it could be somebody that think you a fool, right? So they might be trying to get you. Yeah. Yeah. Oppressors. It's some oppressive spirits out there. There's somebody trying to oppress. That's real. Yeah. You about to get blocked. I'm gonna have to block you. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Hold on a minute. Let me take care of some business. No, I'm not answering shit. Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, California Zipper. Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, California Zip. Zip your ass up, man. Body bag your ass. Put some ones in the chat if y'all can hear me. We got sound? Oh, we're trying to throw my shit off. You gonna fuck with the devil, you gonna throw your ass off. You already hooked up with them. They already trying to knock your ass off over there. You over there with the enemy. You playing games, you better get you a thumper, nigga, while you fucking with them suckers. I'm calling my shit, nigga. Call the gun store, nigga. Or go get some street pistols. Go to a gun show with your ID, nigga, and pull up and pull off the hammers, nigga. 2 bags, nigga, like good niggas here. Nigga like me, I'll pull off the guns and ammunition. I don't play no motherfucking game. Better go find something. Cause you surrounded by the enemy, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Motherfucker trying to kill you. All my shit, nigga, think I'm evil. You put the evil shit on that bitch and them hoes over there. Just trying to knock your ass off. Cause they gonna cross your ass. You ain't seen shit yet. You trying to do me all kind of way? Oh yeah, like I'm the one trying to fuck you. Oh yeah, they trying to do it to you. You surrounded by you wanna have fun with these motherfuckers. But you don't know. Cause they the real enemy. So yeah, y'all, what I was saying, irrational dictator oppressors, some oppressors out there. There's somebody trying to oppress, but they're not being honest, they're trying to take advantage. Right? But see, they ain't gonna be able to do it because you already got your eyes. You already got your eyes open. You already know what to look out for. Because you know the spirit done already been told you The spirit done already told you what to be what to be aware of. Mm-hmm. You know they be trying. You know they be trying to do it. You know that's what they do. Oh, there it is. Okay. A hairpin. Mm-hmm. So you get one more. Up. Page of Pentacles. Up. Page of Pentacles. Now watch this. Mm-hmm. So we got this. Okay, we got the hairpin upright. Okay. Spiritual teachings. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Spiritual teachings. Spiritual leader. Teacher, a guide who reveals and interprets sacred knowledge and traditions. Yeah. So the mysteries in tarot, the representation. So see when you see the hairpin that pull in, it's got something to do with the understanding of the spirit realm and being connected with what that person is. See, social groups. Mm-hmm. Social groups, beliefs, understanding, knowledge. Oh, there it is. Understanding and knowledge. So see, somebody out there may be tied in with somebody out there may be tied in with somebody who's deeply involved in spirituality, because I know it's really some people out there that's what it is. Also, drama starters. Drama starters. Be on the lookout for them drama starters. And you just talking about that. Yeah, you know the motherfuckers over there that started that drama? Uh-huh. Because they the ones, but you got to work with some power, which is that hairpin card that popped up, Page of Pentacles. But you're trying to balance and scarcity and trying to hold on to the last little bit of, you hear me? But you don't know how to do it. But you got to do it out of scarcity because you can't see, you're holding on to the wrong thing when you're out there. You're holding on to the wrong thing when you're out there in the street. You're playing wrong. Yeah. So drama starting. So somebody out there could be starting drama. You know, that's what may be going on. Mm-hmm. Stable. So somebody that's out there with stability, because them the people that's using people. Stable and rich, because see, we in this chat. You watching me, don't watch me with Satan, because they watching you. Because them people that's over there, stable, rich, business owners, CEO, big dick energy. So see somebody, and they gay too, oh yeah, it get deep. So they think they him, but they really ain't. It's a spirit. They got the nigga spirit, but they owners. So they really like they the big daddy. They like they big daddy Kane. But they like they see how it go. Oh yeah, you wanna come fuck with some power? And you wanna interfere with what I'm doing? And you think you can try to turn up on me and destroy what I got? Hell no. Get your ass out of here and leave the spirits and get away from the energies. And you ain't got to work with it. Up there it is. Stock blocking. Oh yeah. So somebody trying to stop something. Somebody in the way of somebody else, because that's what they think. They think somebody trying to get somebody folks or take somebody man or get somebody girl. So they trying to stop it because but that might not be the mission. But it might be the mission. Somebody probably trying to see something. Did somebody tell somebody something when they came there? Hey, this my man. It's somebody trying to stop somebody, girl or man. Because I'm picking up on the energy of somebody trying to interfere with somebody, man, or somebody trying to take somebody, girl that think they're a man. Oh yeah, it's getting deep. Oh yeah, so it's energy, spirits. It could be. I'm just saying. I mean, if you want to attack, there's a reason for the attacks, because the truth gonna be revealed. And they're gonna understand what's out there. But somebody out there doing something. Cause they attacking, ain't it? See, we don't deal with all that. No. Jackpot, winning money. Okay, somebody finna get rich. Okay, you playing a lottery. Okay, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. So money is coming to somebody. Somebody finna hit the jackpot. So somebody out there between y'all that's in there, that's in this chat, or Whoever see this video, it's gonna come across a lot of money. The money is coming. Matter of fact, let me get some on this money real quick. Let me get something on this paper. Let me get Spirit. Yeah, let me get Spirit to give me something. Spirit, give me something on this paper that they talking about. Give me some detail on this. Yeah. Oh, they got a Mama Sukuwete in purple too. The one in purple, she give you the psychic abilities to be able to understand more about and tell about the psychic realm. Because the psychic realm is the spiritual realm. To be able to understand and read these cards and work with these spirits and energies, you have to know. See, I've been doing this stuff. I really have. Spirit, give me something on. Oh, there it is. There it is. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking to see what's got to do with that money. Yeah. Because it's somebody in a higher position that's gonna be able to do it. Yeah. Okay. Stability, security, financial control, possessiveness, hoarding, resistance, don't want to change. Success, building up success, saving money, and protecting your assets. Unwillingness to share, taking risks that could lead to stagnation. Okay. So that's where the 4 of Pentacles is coming up with this. Money, because it's all working together. Oh yeah, it's working together. Let's see ancestors. Let's see what the ancestors gotta say about this. Oh boy, Auntie down there popped out. You know Auntie popped out. Auntie said, don't be no hoe. Hell no, don't be no hoe. Don't go out like no stuff. There it is. You know how that's coming? It's coming just like it is. Yep, Father of Knives. Father of Knives. With some spiritual power. Hold on, let me see what we got. Let me see what we got from Father of Knives right there, y'all. Because y'all know how it is with these. Y'all know how it is with these cards. So we gonna work with it. Okay, 91. Okay. That's what we gonna do. Alright. Okay, okay. Positive. Okay, assertive, intellectual, ethical, analytical, mature, and just a leader. Okay. So it's the leadership. So it's about leadership. We're gonna get off into this leadership position. So taking lead, standing firm, and being able to deal with, you know, understand what I'm talking about? Being able to deal with this spiritual, being able to deal with the spiritual problems. So somebody out there is in a leadership type of, leadership abilities. Standing on business, standing on your word. You know, all of those type of shit. Oh yeah, because it's getting deep. Hold on, let me pull out these other cards on y'all. Let me show y'all what's going on. So what time is it? 1? You gotta make moves like Tom Cruise here in a minute. I gotta be cool. Yeah. I just wanted to wake these cars up. But I see the attacks, that attacking shit with them devils. See, you can't attack me because I come to bring the light to the people and bring the light to everybody that's in the chat. But we don't know who in the chat. Manipulators. Remember, they tried to lie. They tried to steal. Oh yeah, they tried to take something. They tried to work it, but they couldn't. Because we had some power, leadership. That was the reason right there. And we got some people with us too. There it is. There it goes. karmic lesson. So it's a lesson to be learned. All that karmic, they about to learn a lesson. So somebody out there tried to attack, but they was a karmic, and what they did was they did wrong because they was driving off darkness. So that karmic is about to find out that lesson. They've been to learn a lesson for what they did. They might have did something to somebody out there. And now, but you was a karmic is why you did it. You didn't do it because you was a good person. You did it because you was wrong. And you knew you was wrong. And that's why you did what you did. But see, it's a lesson in that. Oh yeah, karmic. I could, I'm trying to tell you, boy, this is what we do. We tell story, we can tell the whole story. Tell you what's gonna happen before it happens. So don't worry about it, y'all. If they did something to you or something like that, you know, they're gonna do you all kind of way. But they karmic. That's your karmic. Them the people that they ain't right. But this they gonna. It's a lesson in it. It's a lesson for you and them. Because you wouldn't have been no damn cook. If you was smart, you wouldn't even shit. If you knew them was a motherfucker, if you didn't knew that they was wrong, you don't get an enemy a time of day. Don't let nobody play with you wrong. See how I go? So that's what I'm saying. Oh y'all, let me plug up my shit. Plug my shit up. For real. Cause I gotta get it going. I gotta get it cracking in a minute. So yeah, karmic. Hold on, let me see what they gotta say about that. Shit, actually, spirits to give me something on. But that's what I like to do. I like to shake them up. But I throw a couple of them, but then I go off into another spirit realm, and then I back up that with facts with another realm, because all this shit is locked in together. This is sacred. See, I don't even want no motherfuckers around me. Hell no, nothing. Kids, nothing. A jackass. Yep, a goddamn fool. See, they was some damn. See, that's why they about to learn a lesson. Because that's what I'm saying. That's what type of people that you may come across when you're out there. You know? Somebody that might have mistaken you and thought you was a damn fool. But they ain't did nothing but made the ass out themselves. That's what you call a jackass. Let me see what's going on. Reckless love, sex. Moving on, letting go, and loving you free. See what I'm saying? So now it started out, that's what it was, but now it's time to let go and move on and be free from all these different forces that's out there. Because that's what they doing. Yeah, that's what they did. That's what it was. That's how it be happening. Let me sit them right there. Let me get back off into this. Let me get back off into this deck right quick. And then I'm gonna run up on them with the ancestors. Then we're gonna do something because I gotta go and put this stuff out here. I gotta get it going. I gotta get some dinners and shit. Did I mention? I gotta get some crab. Did I mention crab boil? Did I mention that? Did I mention eggs? I got some shrimp in there. I got some lemons. Did I mention lemons? Did I mention that? That's okay. We can talk about shrimps and lemons. Oh, there it is. Giving money. Giving money. Might be offering what you got. Might be dealing with your resources. Because you might be giving time or giving your time and energy to something. Or your money to something. Or somebody might be trying to manipulate what you got. And then that's why you in bad shape. Oh yeah. Because they hit you upside the head for something you got. So time is money. Money is time. Oh yeah, everything is something. Property possessions, your spirit, maybe your energy. That's all right. You're gonna get the ancestors to talk to you right quick. We're gonna figure this out, right? We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Ancestors, give me something on. Give me money. And what's going on? That's what you do. Up, there it is. Ace of coins. Yeah, ace of coins. You got a piece of pie. Then somebody sitting there with a saucer. Or somebody giving somebody a piece of the pie. Wait a minute, giving money, giving pie, giving, you hear me? Give and take. See, it's starting to get deep now. Oh yeah, you about to find out. I'm gonna show you what it is. Watch this. Watch this. Ace of coins, and then I'm finna take y'all to another place. Oh yeah, I'm finna do y'all all kind of ways. Oh, you think I'm finna sit up here and let y'all do me like this? 1:30. I get paid to do readings. But this is the channel, this is the tarot channel, y'all do this. But I really, I work with it. Inheritance, receiving money or gifts, new financial or career opportunities. Okay, so somebody finna get paid, giving money. So somebody might be finna give y'all some money. Or somebody finna come into some money. Somebody might finna come into a blessing because the money is finna be given. So it might be money that's coming in. They're handing money over to you. See, that's why they came up like that. That's why when I asked the ancestors, they said, you got your plate open? You got your plate? They finna put something on your plate. That's what I'm saying. That's why I work with, see, I'm working with two different cards. I work with the ancestors, I work with the spirits. I work with all the spirits. But this is what it signifies. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, you don't even know how I work with these motherfuckers. I don't work with just one deck. Man, I'm sitting over here with 10, 11, 12 decks. Why are you sitting over here with that many decks? So I can confirmation on my game. Confirm with these spirits. Confirm with my spirit team that they know what's going on. So yeah. Somebody finna come into some money, some gifts, new financial or career opportunities, productivity, fertility, job offers, abundance, practical advice, achieving tangible results, blessings, lottery winners. Up there it is, jackpot. So somebody finna come into some big money. Somebody finna come into a large sum of money. I don't know who it is. Could be you. Shit, could be her, could be him. When I sit it down, put it on the platform, what I'm talking about, whoever sees the video, it could be them, it could be me, it could be whoever. This is the reading, this is what's coming. And we've been seeing this energy, but it was some players that was trying to stop something. And that's what the spirits wanted to tell us. Yeah. Lottery winners, optimism, money, reward for hard work. Improve, healthy, happy, new beginnings, having a support system. See, when I was trying to tell you about being supported by something, having a strong support team, a spiritual, yeah, guides, and yeah, because that's what is happening. That y'all don't see it. A windfall, good omens. That's what it is, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna shut it down right there, but I'm gonna pick it back up. I'm gonna kick it back off when I get ready to kick it back off. But when I kick it back off, there ain't no telling what they gonna have to say. But this session right here let us know a lot of powerful information. Because all these cards ran together. And I play with different decks. But they all bouncing off each other's spirits. When I throw them, they pop out. The spirit bring them out. So it's to inform somebody out there that this is what's happening. You know? Ace of coins. The blessing. Getting. You finna receive, giving money. They finna give you some money. You finna come into, somebody out there finna come into a big windfall. And it got something to do with lottery tickets. Your hands been itching. The new understanding, you got a spiritual system with you that's been helping you. You got a new beginning. So you're out with the old and in with the new, so you brought some new power. And you got some powerful people with you that ain't gonna let them cross you. And they think you a damn fool, but they don't know you already protected. And you blessed because they gonna put the blessing on you. Yeah, that's what I'm reading. Like I say, it could be you, whoever it resonates with. Take what resonates, take what you hear me. However do you feel in your life? What do you see? That's what you got to do. It don't matter what you want, what you think. You might not believe in nothing. You might not believe in yourself. You don't get mad at me. Because you might think like, well, I don't feel, motherfucker, you don't feel nothing. This for people that know. That's what it's for. It's for people who feel and understand what I'm talking about. See, me, I already know what's going on. I was thinking the other night, and I was thinking to myself, I said, man, you know what? I said, when I look at all this stuff, I said, this is some stuff here, you know. But that's how it be though. But see, you gotta go through it to get to it. And see, when you come from all these fundamentals, because it already showed in the beginning what they was trying to do. The manipulation, the snakes, the thieves. Then it showed you move them out the way and you start something. Right? You move them out the way, then you start something, and then now you're gonna get blessed. Yeah. Now the blessing is coming to you. So yeah, y'all stay tuned to this real shit, because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we finna go outside. We finna go in nature. Mama Sutuwete. Santisa Santa Morte. Oh yeah, she said go outside with the nature and with the animals, and have a little chat with the animals. So that's what we finna do, y'all. Cause like I said, I gotta bust moves like Tom Cruise. So I have a little time on my hands, but I gotta do this. Cause we gonna do this, y'all. We gonna do this every day. We ain't gonna do it all day. Well, we might. All we gotta do is tap in with some power. I got a spiritual system. I got a spiritual system that's with me. I got a strong spiritual team. Oh, you see my shit? Oh yeah, I got all my shit done. See, I got my shit done the right way. Oh yeah, I know you didn't want that. Yeah, they finna come get you. They finna come see about everything that's out there wrong. You did wrong, you out there on the streets, you doing people like that, you about to learn a lesson too. Karmic lesson. Cause the shit you did was wrong. Them people, they watching too. But yeah, they finna bless somebody out there, man. So y'all stay vigilant, stay aware, play to win, because y'all finna get what the winners get. It's coming. Yeah. Ain't no telling where it's coming from either. Yeah, I already said it was coming from. It can come from it can come from any kind of realm. You don't know which realm it's coming from. You just gotta be prepared to get it. You know? Big old guy, I'll smoke a quarter zip on a hater right now. Right. Go and put your quarter zip up there. Out there in the air, you know what I'm saying? Get it in. I stopped chiefing, man, cause when you chiefing it's different. Hold on, y'all. when you chiefing is different for me, cause my mind got a little different from chiefing. It kind of shut me down a little bit. You know what I don't like? I don't like this. My shit kind of crooked, but it don't matter because I got the widescreen. I got it in widescreen mode. Usually I have it up in the up mode. I got it in widescreen right now. But yeah, man, I'll stop chiefing and stuff like that because that shit be strong. Motherfucker, shit throw me off. That shit strong. I don't know what they putting in it nowadays. Whatever they putting in it, this shit is serious. Ain't no joke. I'm serious too. You know, I might have a little sip. I might have a little sip here and there. You know what I'm saying? Time to time. But shit, that shit so goddamn strong. But that shit been strong. That shit was strong before I went to trucking. Cause you know, before I went to trucking, I used to be in that damn car and shit. And when I was in that car, I would I would be in that car and I would smoke that shit. And when I used to smoke that shit in that damn car, that shit used to be strong, motherfucker. I used to sit up there and I used to think to myself, hey, I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to get this camera adjusted, y'all. It's kind of rocking, but it don't. Alexa, I got it. I should have got that other motherfucker. Matter of fact, I got something. I got an idea. Side this shit. I usually lift weights with this shit. But yeah, when I was out there in them streets, and I used to drive that car. And that was a powerful motherfucking car. It was a strong car. Muscle. You hear me? And shit, man, I fire up something in that damn car, boy. In that car, boy, I get paranoid in that car. I used to, and then once I smoked, I didn't even want to drive it. And that was before I went. That was about shit 3-4 years ago. Oh, I see a ladybug right there. Yeah, see that's part of the plan right there on that damn thing. Damn ladybug. Where them birds at? That's what I was coming out here to do, to see if them damn birds was gonna pull up on me. But you know what I noticed? It didn't got cold out. It didn't got cold out here on these streets. So them birds, shit, them birds probably somewhere in the nest right now. Yeah, them birds. Them birds somewhere in the nest. Them birds ain't got time for this. Shit, them birds somewhere. Them birds somewhere trying to get them some. Boy, them birds somewhere trying to get warm down there. They probably come out in the morning. But no, once they find out I'm out here and they get the word, cause see these other animals, they all connected. Everything connected. Nature is connected. Spirits, these trees, the spirits in these trees, the spirits with these. I got a ladybug right there on this thing. I usually would grab them. One day I got bit by a damn ladybug. The motherfucker bit me. So did. Ever since then, I don't pick up no damn ladybug. It's crawling up on the phone. Where the hell you think you're going? You gonna get your ass over here so I can show you to these people? Now you didn't fail down. Get your ass up here on this lead. You determined. You one of them funny style acting motherfucker. Yeah, you acting funny. You gonna get your ass up here on this lead. I'm gonna show you to the people. God damn it. It don't take that much to crawl on it. There we go. Y'all see it? This bitch trying to do anything. Oh, there go them birds. I hear them right up there. And you know, ladybugs don't even be out this time of year. This year. There it go. Y'all see that motherfucker on there? Motherfucker flying. Like I said, I would pick the motherfucker up, but shit. Once I got bit by that motherfucker that day, I said, shit, not no more. You won't bite me again. Look at him. Ladybug came right up here and crawled up on that phone. Just look at y'all niggas. And them birds up there too. I just heard them. Yeah, they out here. Shit is moving. Hell yeah, nature. Hell yeah. Shit. So yeah, y'all, that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Them cars was trying to show y'all something. Yeah. Somebody out there about to come into that. Somebody out there about to come into that money. And somebody didn't woke up too. Yeah, they didn't woke up. See, all that stuff that they was doing, it didn't backfired on their ass. Double tap the screen, one way past school. What's up, man? I see you.
Yeah.
See? I can hear them now. They out here. Yep. That's all right, because we finna make moves like Tom Cruise. I gotta go do some shit. Oh, I hear them moving now. Yeah, they out here. Shit, I thought they was gone. Shit, they right here. Been here, man. You just got here. All this shit out here. Matter of fact, I gotta come out here and get my shovel, because I gotta bury some shit. For real. You ain't gonna do nothing. You won't be able to work with me. I'm working with some power. That's what I'm saying. I'm the one too. Yeah, I'm the one. You have to look out for me, because I'm out there. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there in the streets. Yeah, I'm gonna be on your ass. I'm gonna be on your ass like white on rice. I ain't lying to you. I'm finna give me some of this water off up in through me. Let me try my come over here. And shake that damn thing up. That's what we want. Yeah. You get super wet. Right. Let me get super wet they up in there. Oh yeah. So you can take a look at it. Cause she gonna be working. But yeah, this is telling us something, y'all. Have a little information in there for y'all. But yeah, it's got something to do with some prosperity, got something to do with some money. And all of that. And somebody finna get paid. Somebody finna get some money. A bankroll is finna bestow upon them. Yeah? Money is coming. Prosperity is coming. But the spiritual work has to be done. It's gonna have to be done. You know?
And that's real. Yeah. Spiritual team. You're gonna have to get with your spiritual team to be able to deal with it. You put all this stuff back up. We put all my shit back in order the way it was. And before I roll, I gotta make sure I got everything in order. Cause I'm organized now. This ain't disorganization channel. Mm-mm. 'Cause everything I do is done with perfection. Yeah. Kind of like a what do you call that when you um what they call it, COPD? What they call it? OCD. Yeah, you gotta clean. It got to be perfect. You gotta be perfectionist. Yeah. But ain't nobody perfect really, but you wanna be perfect. You wanna make sure that your setup is perfect, that you ain't got that energy that we just gonna mess some shit up energy and we not gonna fix it back the way, nah. Well, I'm just gonna clean up just to tear some shit up and then not to put it back the way it's originally. You know how the shit's supposed to be, but you can't manifest with crowded ass spaces. You can't manifest with that energy. You can't attract with filth and disorganization. That's the devil. If your shit is clogged up, dismantled, you could block your blessings like that. That's a blessing. That's a spirit of, and you can't be lazy, because a lazy spirit ain't nothing. You can't sleep on you. No. Hell no. Matter of fact, let me do this. I feel like something. Get that Florida water on me, so I could, you know, feel better. But yeah, so that's what it's about, y'all. Y'all wanna make sure you take care of your space, sacred energy, um, clean everything. I'm not hear somebody. She didn't pull it up. Well, shit, but she can go and get whatever the hell I can go and do what I can do. I was finna go get this damn. Yeah, that's her. I was finna go get this damn shit. Matter of fact, I'm still finna go get them. I'm jumping that motherfucker. You go around there right now. I'm finna just go get a pound of crab. A couple pounds of crab. Shit like that. Oh, yeah. Hold on, y'all. I don't know, man. It can't be sleep. Hey, sleep. You was there playing games. What are you doing? Nigga, get up. Wake up. Shit, the people that I'm looking for you. God damn. But yeah, y'all. So that's what's crazy. You know, I thought that was my people. They ain't even my damn people. Mm. So I'm finna still do what I'm finna do. I'm finna get this crab going. Get these steaks, get this chicken out there. We get them burgers. Cause yeah. I gotta hook that up. I gotta eat that. I gotta hook my shit up. Big boy plate. Yeah, I'm finna have a big boy. I'm finna eat big today. Did I mention I was gonna do yeah. Without getting sick. God is good, ain't he? Yeah, he good all the time. So that's what's gonna happen with that. And then but we when I get through with the big boy plates and doing what I'm doing with the food and stuff like that, then we can come back in. We can come back in a little bit later, and we can work with some power, y'all. Yeah, I need to clean this. I need to hit this shit. Yeah, I got some dust and some shit. No, I can't. I can't have it like that. Gotta do some cleaning, y'all. I'm gonna do some wiping down up in here. I'm gonna wipe some shit down. Wipe them doors. I'm gonna wipe that door down. Wipe that shit. So I already mopped up in here. I'm gonna hit that thing up over there. I'm gonna baptize that and sterilize that. Sterilize what I got. Shit. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Dino slabs. Right. And rib tips. Right. Yeah, Leah, that's crazy. Them dino slabs. You know what? One thing about them dino ribs, you can't get them. You can't get them just at no ordinary place. It's like when you get them, you got to get them somewhere. Especially, yeah, you got to go to a meat market or something like that. I think to get that get them dinosaur ribs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You got to get. Yeah. See, when I put this light up there on my background, it wakes up my backdrop. This is the first day I got my backdrop to be perfect. I had to hook this up earlier before I started my live. Don't open the door. Nigga, the door been open. Nigga, I've been open the damn door. With the game twisted. Playing peekaboo. I got time for that shit. That's the shit I was just talking about. I was just talking about that. That's why I be saying this shit spiritual, man. Y'all gonna take heed. Y'all gonna take heed of what I'm saying. You know? And you just leave there with them niggas. Nah, you don't play peekaboo with them niggas. Man, come on, man. Bullshit. Nigga, I know. After 10 minutes later, like they been here. You just got it. Like goddamn boy. But yeah, y'all. So that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get this stuff going because I got, like I said, I'm balancing the scales and stuff like that with this content and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm working with some power. I'm working with some power. I got some powerful shit with me. I can light up some more shit up in here. But when I do, before I start cooking, I think I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna get my shovel. I'm gonna put some shit down. I gotta put some. I gotta do that. And then I'm gonna run over here to the store and shit like that. And then I'm gonna. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, because they already do there.
Take me through there, take me through there. Did I mention they didn't came through there? Don't do this, don't do that. And shit, they didn't did that. It's up there. They ain't your people nowhere. Somebody else people. You worried about you gonna stop somebody else shit. You already stopped your people. People don't give a shit. Nothing. Shit is different. Let them niggas, let them do whatever the fuck they wanna do. You don't stop no motherfucker nothing. And then just motivate yourself. Focus on you. That's what it's all about. Self-awareness, self-focus. You know? Yeah, sometimes, you gotta take a look at yourself. So, sometimes you gotta work with you. You gotta work with some power. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. You gotta have some power out there when you're out there in the street. Yeah. You gotta have a little bit of power out there. Okay, there we go. But yeah, she got some stuff going. She got it going on. She got everything I got. And we've been eating too. We've been eating yeah, we've been eating food and shit like that. So when I cook today, I'm gonna fix a plate. When I fix a plate, I'll let it sit up there for some hours, about a day or whatever. And then the next day, I'll take that plate and I turn that plate upside down. I turn that plate and face that plate all the way up like that, and that food will stay stuck to it. That's how you know the spirits accepted the food that was on there, the offering. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hook up some other shit up in here too. Yeah, this just one altar. I'm probably gonna have about 3 altars up in here, 3 or 4, with different shit. Yeah, power. Yeah, a whole bunch of power. Then if I wanted to really go to work, I can go outside, and I can hook up some shit out there. I can have some shit going on out there. Then that's where it get dangerous at outside. But I got some spirits that can't even be in the house. I got some powerful motherfuckers that you don't even put in the house. They don't belong in the house. See, these spirits, you can have these spirits in the house. I got some spirits don't belong in the house. That's how I got some power. Yeah, I work with some power. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't even dealt with that yet. That's a whole nother, that's different. But then I could work with, some energy. La Negra, La Negra Santa Muerte. So I work with La Negra. I have to sit La Negra outside. I ain't got to, but when I work with because that's a different station. That's a charging station. That's a powerful thing. So I got different spirits. See this spirit here? She cloaked in yellow. Yellow is for road openings, success, money, and stuff like that. See, if you look at her, she draped with money. Let me see if I can grab her without shit falling all down and shit. They not gonna move them flowers. Nope, them flowers stay still. See, when you look at her, she already got money. She come with money. See that money that's already on her? And then I put that money right there. But if she got the money, so the yellow is for road openings, is for success, is for this is for abundance, and this is to help you gain control of the financial. This is the financial. Yeah, this is the yellow, the gold. When you see her in black, that's when she want to put hands. That's when she gonna hurt a motherfucker. When La Negra, oh yeah, La Negra something. She gonna do you all kind of ways. If she's in if you catch her in black, and if you catch her in purple, she's for psychic abilities. You catch her in blue, she for something else. You catch her in white, it's for clarity, it's for cleansing, stuff like that. You catch her in green, she for justice, the balance. See that? See those scales on her? Right there? The justice scale. See that world? She got the world. And she rich. Oh, she's a millionaire. Oh yeah, you didn't know she was a millionaire, did you? You about to find out. For real. But yeah, so it's different colors for different stuff. This setup over here this is for money, but then this is for her too, but she got some power. But she could work. Then you got the one where she got the one where she's has seven different colors on her, and she for all purposes, you know. But I like to have certain ones, but that's just the first one I had to go and get, and that costs a lot of money. I, they had a big one, about 3 feet tall. They wanted a couple $100 for that one. It's pretty big. It's a nice size one, really big. But I think I'll put that one underneath that. That's the La Negra. So that's the black, and that's the one that's in Muertos. Yeah, that's the one where she get busy. She get on the nigga ass, and I'm talking about quick too. The last one I had it was draped in money. It was draped in $100 bills. That was her coat. But this one, I went with the yellow to open the roads up. To open the roads up for success, for money. So that's what she's under right now. Oh yeah, she watching over it. Yeah, she watching. So I'm gonna get the purple one because that's for psychic abilities. That helps me be able to read. But she helps me. But I'm already psychic. I'm already spiritual, so I'm already, but I'm gonna get the La Negra because when it's time to get on the nigga's ass, she don't, yeah, and she don't play either. She's quick too, fierce, and vicious. I've seen her work. I know her. Like, yeah, I've been doing this shit. I had her back in 2020. It's dinner 20. That was 6 years ago. And I had the money one, but it don't matter what code. When I call, she answered underneath whatever. But this is the mission. This is what I'm on. So that's why I got yellow. That's why I got the yellow candles. And that's why everything is yellow right now because it's like for a lot of money, for a lot of power. That's why I got her. That's why I got her like that right now. I didn't go in like, okay, we need to do this, or I'm trying to do that. That was not my intention. But the La Negra is here. Torres, right. And when she coming all black, she get busy in all black. Then we got black candles. Black candles is when you need to go to work. Black candles is when somebody did something, and she's about justice, and no one attacks her devotees. No one attacks her children. She's serious about her people, and we connected. And she with all her people. But like I say, I don't deal with bullshit. I don't deal with people. I don't have too much shit going on, but she'll be there. She'll be there, and she'll be over here, and I'll set her up, and I'll set her all black. And then we got red. She got a red cloak. Her cloak, when she cover you in her, and she got that scythe, that scythe, that sword right there. That's for cutting. She gonna cut. Yeah, she cut this. She cut down through there. It ain't for everybody. I'm fine with that. No. It's not that it's not for everybody. It's for who's devoted with her, who works with her. She's for everybody. Yeah, she don't have no. You could be thugging. She don't recommend thugging. She recommend, you know what I'm saying, justice, and she recommend you do, you know, the right thing, and she recommend that you are a good person and stuff like that, you know. But she deal with everybody. So you could be whatever. She don't care about what you did back in the day. She don't care about how you think. If you work with her, she gonna work with you. She fuck with, if you fuck with her, she gonna fuck with you. That goes for any race, any nationality. Like it's real. Yeah. But red, they got her in red, and she got the cloak. She got the red cloak, and red is for love. So she can bring love and shit like that. But one thing I do know is that with money and success, everything come with it. So I ain't asking for, you know what I'm saying? None of the other. Well, there are some things I'm asking for. Yeah, I need the red one. Yeah, I gotta have a little bit of love. I need the red one. I need the purple one for sure, because my psychic abilities, I gotta sharpen up my. I seen some purple candles today too. I was finna get some, and I'm like, damn. So you got different altars set up with her, and that station is that machine. That's the money machine right here. That La Negra is black, and that's for getting on a nigga's ass. And she don't gonna do nothing. That station is set up in all black. Black candles, black cloak, black, everything black. So it's a black program. It's a Negro program. Um, and that don't do nothing but whoever out of bounds, they gonna get in bounds fast. That's mandatory. Green is for let me see. She got yellow, she got pink, she got colors. Each one do something different. I'm glad I got two phones. One for the plug and one for the Kevin Gates on you. But no, there is a thing that it shows all her colors and what they mean. But I took a screenshot. It's in that phone, so I'm gonna get on this phone. Okay. Try to work with it. Damn. If this phone's so damn slow and blurry. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, white is for purity and protection. All right. See? She got each of her things means something. Each one has a station. It's a machine. It's a court with her power. But she got the rainbow one, and it's for balance, and it's full blessings, all purposes, and it's the rainbow. But yeah, I didn't want the rainbow shit because motherfucker look at it and be like, oh, the nigga, he playing. The motherfucker might think, or motherfucker might think you playing pump. Yeah, they might say, well, because a motherfucker that don't know nothing, that's the first. Because the rainbow, when you see that flag, that's that. But with her, the rainbow is all her missions, all her powers, and it's all her powers in one. But I would get the rainbow too, and I would just whatever. But you could, if you got the rainbow, you wanna be like, okay, bring this out of her. Then you would just put the candles down, whatever color that you working with that power out of that one. But I don't mind having different setups with her and having different, a few things around with just her, So when I need to work, I got power in that position. So I don't mind having several altars with her. At least a few of them. But yeah, white is purity, protection, new beginnings, and cleansing. Red is love, passion, emotional strength, relationships. Black is protection, justice, banishing harm, enemies. You hear me? I know I get juiced up when it's time to do something because I like to kick ass. Yeah, I got the bloodline to ask. I do. Grandma and them, they, shit. Boy, I come up underneath them. I come up underneath them kills. Hold on, let me see. Okay, there it go. You see, black justice, harm enemies. She don't do nothing but she gonna go. She gonna go for you. It's like you calling up one of your partners, somebody you know, or like a bloodline, like somebody you know, like shit, like grandmama and them, you know, your uncle and them. Like I know you, all you motherfuckers got somebody in your family that love you, that's crazy about you. That if you tell them, you know what I'm saying, hey, motherfucker did this, you know what I'm saying, like a motherfucker call their dad or something like, oh, I'm gonna call my brother, and you know me, you know what I'm saying, like motherfuckers with some power. They don't play about you. That's what that black is. She gonna get on the nigga ass for you, a bitch or whatever. Whoever your enemy is hers. They attack you, they attack her, they attack some power. And they got to deal with the repercussions. Yeah, they got to deal with the repercussions, the consequences behind her people. Because when you a child of hers, you got a mom. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They think my mama dead and all this shit. Grandmama and them, granddaddy and them. Oh yeah, granddaddy put that iron on you, nigga. If he thought you was gonna do something to me, shit, grandmama, what grandmama put shit, grandmama cut the shit out. If she knew you did her people wrong, shit, bloodline. Niggas, we supposed to have family, motherfucker playing punk. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. Cause we got some power that come see about you. And they already on the other side of the trap, but they working as an entity. They working as a spirit. And they don't play. She don't play. I'm a witness to it. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you, tell you some shit like some shit I'm thinking about it, what it should, what could be, and what I'm thinking it is. Now, this some shit that I know. I've already sent her on one. And the girl was out of bounds because she tried to rob 50,000. So this shit get deep. And I didn't even. She wasn't even cloaked in black She wasn't even cloaked in black when I was working with her. She was cloaked in the money. But I but when I put the shit down, I put the shit down in black. I put the shit down in black candles and shit like that, and with some power. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, black is for protection, justice, banishing harm or enemies. She gonna get rid of some niggas. She gonna do something for you. But yeah, red is love, passion, emotional strength, relationships. White is purity, protection, new beginnings and cleansing. Gold is financial, health, success, money, business, good luck. That's the gold. It looked yellow, but it's really gold. Cause I even put my gold chain on her. She got diamonds and shit on right now. Yeah, did I mention she got on diamonds? We'll talk about gold and diamonds a little bit later. Yeah, I got money wrapped around her sky, her sight. I got money on that. She come with money. She come with, this is the energy. This is what I got her for. Is to help me open up the roads to success because I've been seeing they've been trying to block me. They've been trying to block me. And then I probably allowed myself to get blocked, but not everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I got blocked on YouTube because of some dumbass, stupid ass shorts. Well, I did that, but it wasn't like they attacked me because they seen I was having it my way. So she's just helping me clear my paths, and she helping me be successful. She helped me clean up everything in here. It's a spirit. She won't let nothing get dirty. She don't work with dirt. She don't want filthy shit. She don't want your mind clogged up. She don't want you set back. She don't want you down bad. In no color. She don't want you out of bounds. You know? She with you. She gonna help you. Cause as you can see, I've you might not be able to see everything, but if you got a spirit and you know me, cause you know how I'm, you know, but I know for me, and since I went and got her, and like I said, I paid $100 for that one. They got some more up there. They got some big ones. They want like 200, but I don't think I really need none that big. I might just go get some small ones like this again. But if I do go get a big one, I'm going black. Yeah. Cause the protection, she gonna help you. I've been shot. I done been in car crashes. Bitch done try to stab, motherfucker done try to poison me. Niggas try to set me up. Motherfuckers think they can snake me. Motherfuckers think they tough. Death keep calling 7 times a day. You get evading, cheating death. I'm 48 years old. Well, I'll be 48. You know, but nigga, I didn't live, and then I didn't been protected. But she's a protector. But God been protecting me, cause I believe in God. I believe in the Creator, the Almighty. He created her. She has a story behind her of what happened to her when they took her skin. That little baby that died. Yeah, it get deep. She got a story. You don't even know who she is. God made her. God made everything. So I got some power. So I got God with me. I got her with me. I got the ancestors with me. I got a team, nigga. And you do too. Whether you know it or not, you walk blindly if you want to in this bitch. That motherfucker might get on your ass. If you play wrong in this game, that motherfucker do it to you. But you got the protection, you got the help, and you got what you need, and you tapped into some power. Cause this shit gets spiritual quick. But like I say, the black is protection, and it's protection from harm. So she just gonna go out. She ain't gonna just go out and get on a nigga's ass. If it's coming to you, a motherfucker plotting, a motherfucker think that they that. You do that shit if you want to, they gonna get on your ass. If you want to be an enemy to some shit, you think you just know them, you just think you just looking at something, and you want to do this because you think you that, or you want to go against some shit because it's in your heart and you think you got it, and motherfucker don't know you, and you motherfucker don't know, you don't think they know what's going on and shit like that. Behind the scenes is some power. You can get hit by attacking the wrong people because you don't know what spirits is with people. So you be careful when you out there in the streets doing shit. And that's why I don't bother nothing. I stay to myself. I'm always by myself. I don't want no trouble with nobody. I don't want no friends. Especially no fake ass motherfuckers. So I ain't looking for nothing but some money. Here, yeah, you looking for some success, some power, or some love. A motherfucker love me for who I am. Then you know, what I'm saying, I got love. Yeah, I got a lot, but I ain't gonna let the love get me killed. Or put my love down wrong on a motherfucker snake. And the motherfucker try to stab me, backstab me. Cause she gonna protect me from everything. She gonna protect you too if you work with her. I'm just saying. So we got the white, the red, the love, the black protection, the gold, the financial shit, that's what I got. Okay, the green is health, justice, legal matters, and healing. So green is for if you in some shit, you put that green down, green candles, green robe, green and gold. You hear me? And your health, because my health is good, but to keep it long health, a long life, and stuff like that. So you got her green, because she gonna protect you, keep you out of trouble, take care of all your shit, and keep you healthy. So that's what green is. Blue is for wisdom, peace, calm, and communication. So we need that blue, but you know, I need that blue. I know I need a little bit of blue, because, you know, it comes with wisdom, it helps you. And then peace, you know what I'm saying? But you got the peace, you got the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding. She can aid in that if you lack in that, you know? And then we have purple. Purple is for transformation, psychic abilities, and change, right? So that's why I see them purple candles there, and I knew purple was for that, but I ain't got her in purple. I don't even got her all I got her is in gold. Yeah, I got her in golden diamonds, goddamn it. Boy, hey, why you got her in golden diamonds? Shit, I got her in golden diamonds for success, to break open these motherfuckers, yeah. To bust open these doors and block and come and let me get through there. So I can stand up tall. Yeah, because I got problems with this shit I'm doing. Well, I ain't got problems, but I'm coming through there on my own because I've already built some shit. But I need her to activate. And then I got other stuff that I'm doing that's involved money, that involves success, that involves being able to boss up and, you know what I'm saying? was finna, I'm trying to, well, I got some apps and shit like that where they wholesaling shit like that. See that statue? I paid for $100 for it, right? Mexican lady, she speaking Spanish. Her grandson, he talking to me. So the big one that she trying to sell me for 200, they sell them in Mexico for 20, $30, $40. So if I can get 100 of them big ones for 30, $40 and sell it for 200, 250, 300, guess what? I just made 4 or 5 times my money back. So she helps with business. So I'm trying to start a botanica um, that, I can sell herbs and different statues and shit like that. Like a statue like that in Mexico, you can get that probably $5 or $10, and I paid 100. So this is better than dope, but it's business. So she's helping with business and stuff like that. So yeah, purple is for transformation, cycle abilities, and change. And then brown is justice, stability, balance, resolving disputes. So brown is for, you want to balance out the, you know what I'm saying? And let's just talk about, let's just settle, you know what I'm saying? Be reasonable. So a motherfucker don't have to, jump to the, because motherfucker could just jump straight to it and just get, because we don't got to do no talking. We just get busy, right? So versus getting busy on you, then how about you conversate and communicate the punk shit, get it out your ass, so you don't got to go down these dark roads, right? With La Negra. Yeah, because you don't want to work with La Negra because you ain't going to be able to handle it. And then we got the rainbow. Balance, full blessings, all purposes, right? So those are her colors. That's what these things are, and that's how this stuff go, man. But anyway, I gotta make moves like Tom Cruise. Like I said, I got a big dinner tonight. Got a business banquet and all that old shit. Let me see what these comments is. Big old guy, Robert Wright, tap in. She don't work with heathens. Oh no, she will, bro. She work with all races. She about humanity, period. So she working with the white boy. But, if he working with, if he, if he real, and he or she, if he or she is real, it doesn't matter what color. She working with Chinese, Arabs, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Filipinos, like whoever up underneath her, that's their mother. She's a mother to all, bro. The world. So that's why she got the world in her hands. She worked with the world, bro. She got some power. She ain't racist. She don't discriminate. I ain't racist. I don't discriminate. I just don't like to be attacked by this certain type of particular shit, especially motherfucker who didn't enslave my people. So I be, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some vicious motherfuckers out here, and can't nobody tell me no different, And them people ain't gonna work with her, because they vicious. They think that they, you know what I'm saying? They just who they is, but look, later on down the road, they end up in bad shape. Because them people bullshit don't last long, They be all right for a little bit short time, and then you get deep for them. But she work with all, bro. She working with Filipinos, Asians, blacks, whites. She working with men, women, young people, old people. She don't give a damn. Whoever love her and honor her and work with her, she working with them. She'll put the blessing. She gonna help. Ani watching over me. Yeah, so you got Ani. I don't even know who Ani is, but that's probably a spirit that's in your religion, with your culture. You know what I'm saying? I haven't learned that. But there's so many religions out here. Not really religions. She ain't no religion to where you gotta go and make a pact and all that shit. They got this shit like Ifa and that the Babalao, that Santeria, that Palo Miambe, and those African religions and shit like that, where you gotta go and you gotta pay for initiation. They using your people shit, but it all boiled down to people learning religion and spirits, and then they start selling you shit. Yeah. They'll make a business out of it. Whether if it's mentoring, whether if it's psychic abilities, it might be tarot, it might be doing work for you. Cause some motherfuckers ain't got the setup to do the work. You come to me and say you got a problem, and you know I'm known for dealing with some power and solving problems and helping, and whatever problem that is, we'll see to it that certain things get taken care of. Then that comes with a price. But you don't have nothing. You don't have you just find yourself in a situation. Then this is what, you know, that's what people do. Um, but yeah, but they trying to charge. They charge and they want you to. They got to initiate. Then they want to blindfold you. Then they want to cut you in the back and blow rum on your back and cigar smoke on your back and kill some animals and a ceremony, initiation ceremony. They want $2,000 to join, and then they give you the leques and the beads, and it's got to be passed down through a babalao and nganga, and then nganga got to be given to you by a godfather, and it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then that's a pact too, and it's a tie. But in all this spiritual shit is a pack and a tie. Even with God, it's like you can't turn your back on nothing that's protecting you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you about, or whoever you connected with, that is going to be that's going to be a combined. That's going to be a connection. You know what I'm saying? You like get married and all that shit. You take this man to be your wife and this woman to be your wife and husband and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are bonding. So it's all a bond. It's a connection. Like a gang, you get jumped in and shit like that. Like the mob. You know what I'm saying? You in this shit. Like like the cartel. You know what I'm saying? When you in this shit, you know too much. I'm finna go home and watch football. I don't want to do it no more. And they're gonna pop you. They're gonna pop you. You a crip, you want to get out and go home, you don't want to crip no more, you got to get jumped out, packed out. The motherfucker might kill you on the way out. Stomp your ass, yeah, right? So there's no leaving what you do. Most of the time when you in something forever. I'm just in the spirit realm, period. And I'm here to live. This shit is till I'm in the spirit world, bro, until I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I know that. What I'm gonna do? Forget the spirits, forget my abilities, forget my power, forget that I know how to tap in and work with some shit. I'll be a sucker, nigga. So everything's forever with me. God is forever. Once I learn God and learn some power, life and death, I've been through the fundamentals. But I'm just gonna turn my back on. So I don't believe in God no more. I don't believe in shit. I don't want shit, nigga. You left for the wolves, nigga. Motherfucker, anything might happen to you. Motherfucker ain't got no protection. You know. So. No matter what you with, you're gonna stay down. The Most High, yeah, everything is under the Most High. I believe in God because when I give her stuff like water, food, or anything, I bless it with her, and it's for her, and I want her to know that that's for her in the spirit realm. So can't none other spirits come and take it or get on some shit or try to drink from something, and then I bless it with the Most High God, and the Creator is over that. Like I say, God made her, God made me, God made everything. God made the whole planet. So everything is in there. You know what I'm saying? So we working with some power. It's just that, a lot of us ain't out of bounds. We ain't just, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't just with, you know what I'm saying? And be like, okay, yeah, it's just God and shit like that. Like, no, it's God, it's all kind of shit. God made the devil, nigga. So you sitting up there, God and this shit, nigga, don't give a fuck, nigga. He made the devil, so what the fuck is you talking about? So don't get to thinking that you just, nigga, you finna deal with all elements. You think you just the Most High God, but nigga, the devil right there too. And he made that motherfucker, nigga. That was his friend. You forgot that was his best friend. That was his best of creation. Satan and the devil, yeah, that was his shit. That's his homeboy. That's his child. See, you ain't thought, but you forgot that shit. So start to fucking think before you keep the typing on my shit. Cause you ain't seen shit. But you gonna work with it because they gonna come at your ass. So you gonna need some power. You gonna need everything you got. Well, you gonna need God. Well, you gonna need God. You gonna need that. You gonna need the Spirit. You gonna need the sun, the moon, and the stars. Yeah. Because it ain't about that. It ain't like, oh, you're just, Most High God. Did you forget all the other shit that's out there? That's trying to deter, that's attacking us. Yeah, so you got to come in that realm too. So you need God, you need this, you need that. You need everything you can get if it's going to benefit you, right? Because you don't want to be, out there and, it wouldn't be all these religions, all that African shit, all those different things. You just said some shit, Omni or Ani or whoever Ani is. That's a whole nother spirit. Ani is demons tattooed on Jacuzzi, see? I didn't even know that. I don't even know who Jacuzzi and Ani, I ain't never heard. But you underneath that for some reason, because they protect you from evil, right? So I'm underneath some shit that's protecting me from evil, because you can't fucking harm me or be evil to me without something coming at you. So I'm up under some shit just like you. Yeah, spirit of Ogun. Yeah. Legba, he's the gatekeeper, he's the road opener. She can't even work unless, Legba, but she in her own field. Yeah, she got her own field. But Legba fall up underneath the Voodoo, the Santeria, the Palomiambe, and the African cult shit. So this shit get deep. Don't get it twisted. Don't lean on me and try to make me think I'm out of bounds, or I'm crazy, or I'm wrong, or you know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you crazy for not knowing some shit. You crazy for not fucking with something beyond what I'm talking about. The Almighty is just up there. Shit getting attacked. People getting attacked every day. They slaved niggas for 400 years and hung and beat and whipped. They did niggas all kind of ways. Where was God at? We don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, we got to fight in the night. That's it. And we got to use every strategic war to win. That's what God is. God, a motherfucker, throw you out there. And you get it how you live, nigga. See, I understand this. I don't disagree with him. I ain't against him. I'm just taking everything come with it. That I can see, So when I deal with things, but I deal with God, God been keeping me alive, all my life. I believe, Like I say, I just tapped in with this in 2020, about 6 years ago. So, shit, God was with me way before that. Because that's all, That's what I had. But I took my Shahada in 2006. I was underneath that Islam shit. I was underneath Christianity since I was a kid, but, I've been with everything, man. You know what I'm saying? In this shit. Like I said, God was there when I got shot. Boom, 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 nigga, gunfire, nigga, big holes, nigga. God was there in the slavery days. God was there when they beheaded motherfuckers. Motherfuckers get kidnapped, robbed, and motherfuckers get extorted and did all kind of ways out here in these streets. Nigga, motherfucker play a nigga right in front of God's eyes, nigga. So you gotta have some power. Because it ain't about God, nigga. It's about balance. We in the battlefield, nigga. Them motherfuckers over there in Ukraine, in Russia, some shit about some shit, nigga. Somebody finna get hit. It's all about who got the strongest mortos, who got the strongest spirits, or whoever God going, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't gotta die in this shit, but you can get hit, But it's protection out there, so you don't have to. You got a lot of help with you. Sometimes, how I feel. This is just how I feel. This ain't about you. So don't look at me and think. You know what I'm saying? And she's with you to ease you through life and death. To make your death easy and to make it You know what I'm saying? To walk you through this whole mission. Because we got to leave here. This ain't forever. There's some bullshit. You think you had a ride. So God made you just so he could take your ass out of here. And she helps you ease through this whole journey. Because you ain't here forever. You ain't going to just sit up there. No, you finna get fucked off. But she can help. Yeah, everything is something. But she's the holy death and everything up underneath. But she a millionaire too. And she's very powerful, but she helps. You know what I'm saying? From my respect, from knowledge. But like I say, all them other people, they trying to get a lot of stuff, a lot of money. And, you know, a lot of it's different. But it's still a pact. And it's still like, okay, I got initiated, I did this, I said I was going to, you know what I'm saying? I came in, you know what I'm saying? And then I just turned on some shit, and then it's like, it's going to get deep. So it all get deep, man. And we in this forever, you ain't going nowhere. Right, well, no, yeah, for real, we is in there forever, because after this, ain't no telling what's on the other side of the trap. So we still going to be rocking like cut off stockings. Because energy can't be created, nor can it be destroyed. It can only be transmuted and transformed into something else. So this shit is forever. But to walk on this earth and shit like that is temporary. It's a temporary walk, but the mission is forever though. We just don't know what's after that, right? Yeah. So yeah, y'all, we gonna, like I say, I gotta make moves like Tom Cruise. I gotta get it popping, right? I'm finna do a little food thing and shit like that. And then tonight, you know, we could tap back in. We would, you know, work with some tarot. Like I said, we gotta get this channel popping. We gotta get this channel up and running. Get it monetized. Make the trap jump. You gotta make the trap jump and shit like that. So that's what it's all about. So that's what we on. But I will return. So I'm finna start cooking and shit like that. Then after that, we'll tap back in with some tarot cards and work with the spirits and try to get information about stuff that they don't think that we know, or we don't supposed to know, but we end up knowing some stuff. We can see some stuff that we didn't really know that we could see. Right, we can't avoid death. It's eventually coming for all. Right. Right. That's the real part. I wouldn't say the sad part or the crazy part of that, but nigga, that's the real deal shit. Cause that's the only two things you gotta do is stay black and die, or stay whatever color you is and die. Those what you got to do. Michael Jackson, you bleach your skin all you want, nigga. You're going. Your spirit is black. Your soul is black. Your daddy and your mama was black, and you gonna die. And he did that. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't tripping. We riders. But this helps. Cause it's like, well, shit. You know, you gotta get carried off into the next realm. So you got something that can ease, that can help you, you know, with knowledge and information, protection, you know, in this life and in the next one. I mean, because when you mention God, what you gonna mention? I know. You gonna mention a white boy. He don't give a fuck about you. That's one thing I know for sure. That motherfucker, he don't care about nobody. But anyway, y'all stay tuned to this real game, man. We gonna tap back in through here, man, and we gonna get it popping again, man. I'm gone. But in the meantime, we right here. Yeah, we right here, man. We gonna be here. We gonna be here. We been here. They just got here.